list of things.
And Happy New Year, heroes. Welcome to the HeroShot podcast, the weekly show where we talk about all of the latest news in the world of movies, TV shows, comics, board games,
toilet paper.
I lost
It
it.
sounds like you're about to say AA meetings.
I mean, dude, who knows, dude? Who knows where this thing's going?
Oh, no.
I wanted to wish everyone watching this podcast a very happy New Year. This is the first podcast of the new year, and we got a doozy in store for everyone. Everyone who's going to be checking this out. This is like, you know, all the other podcasts were like the standalone. This is like our Avengers.
Kind of.
I can see that. I
I
can
mean?
see that. I can see that.
My name is Duncan, and man, I've got a roster with me tonight. I guess starting on my left, the guy who needs no introduction,
I need none.
Ernie, Blerd Without Fear, Carruthers. Thanks so much for being here, man.
Thank you for having me.
To his immediate left, Garrett Davidson. As always, G Daddy. How's it going, man?
It's going well, man.
Across from him, what's a podcast without Will? Will, where you been, man?
Working. I have bills and student loans. Patreon.
Dude, exactly.
Give me a GoFundMe going.
Hey, chucking a buck.
I'm not complaining
But no,
about
it's been a minute since you've been on the podcast, man. It's been it's been like 3, maybe almost a month.
Well, after your lawyer sent the cease and desist begging to come back on.
Yeah.
You know, I had my mom and my wife
Here we are.
send a petition.
There you go.
So,
And
Christmas.
It's so good
Pamphlets.
so good to have you back. And joining us for the second time, representing Too Much to Say, Eric Bartolotta. Sorry,
It's all good.
Dude, I've been worrying about
There's
it.
a bunch of vowels in like.
I've been worrying about it for like all afternoon. I knew I was going to screw it up.
It's cool. No one gets it right. So.
But no, I mean, yeah, it's a new year, guys.
The check cleared.
We all
you go.
are worried about this big fantasy draft that we've got going on later in the show. I wanted to ask you guys, I mean, in no particular order, it is the new year. Does anybody have any, like, I know we've all got goals. Mine is to quit being so freaking fat, but I was wondering.
I
mean,
also
like,
would like not to be fat anymore.
yeah, there you go.
I just need to be less fat.
I was curious.
PHAT,
I mean, I guess for all of us, we all have like our own like creative outlets, and we'd like to see growth in all of those perspective fields, whether it's Powers Not Included, Too Much to Say. And I mean, you don't really need any help. So from the rest of us,
I need all the help, actually.
and of course, Blerd Without Fear. So it's nice that we all can kind of come together and for especially kicking off the first podcast of the year. It's I really appreciate you guys being here, and I think it's going to be a good 2018. I'm glad. I think maybe all of us are glad that 2017's over with.
I missed it already.
It wasn't the. I mean, I guess it wasn't the best year. It could have been better.
It wasn't 2016.
Yeah,
It's pretty great for me.
I thought it was. I mean, yeah, you did. You got married.
I got married, so it was pretty great.
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
And a lot of people died in 2016.
Yeah,
I mean, more people died in 2017. I mean, just, but still. I think people just discovered people die.
Did you know that people who died today never died before?
dude.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wow, that's one of those.
This is why Will comes on.
Yeah, dude, this is why we bring. This is why for the deep
depth.
commentary.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, like I said, this is a weekly show where we like to discuss all of the latest and greatest news in the geek world that we all love. To be honest, I like to open up each show with sort of like the biggest news, and there. To be honest, this early in the year, there's really not a whole lot going on. I guess Apple might be buying Netflix. I read about that today.
That is a thing.
I guess that's
always a thing.
That's just like the rich getting richer, I guess.
They've actually been trying to buy Netflix for a minute.
Yeah, I know, yeah. That's it. I knew that this was not the first time.
How many billions is Netflix worth? Or is it worth $1 billion?
It's quite. They rack in just in revenue. I think like almost $1 billion a year. So
They operate at a loss like Amazon, but they're like one of the most profitable companies.
Really?
Like, it's
Yeah.
weird,
I wonder how that works out.
They put in so much money.
Too many people sharing passwords, man.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's kind of funny about it is that Disney just got a controlling stake in Hulu.
In Hulu, yeah.
So
yeah.
now it's like Apple's like, well, we need to get that Netflix money.
Right. Yeah.
I can't wait till Disney gets in the phone game and they're gonna start having Mickey phones.
Dude, yeah, like Disney starts coming out with their own like video game systems and stuff like that, and they almost did there for a little while, like with that Infinity thing or whatever.
No, that's what it'll be. It'll be the Disney, like you have the Apple iPhone, you have the Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah.
It'll either be the Disney Fantasia or the Disney Infinity.
Right.
And when you run out of data, it'll be like, "That's all, folks."
That's Tiny Toons, bro.
They crossed over.
It's all the same.
No, it's funny. I think
it's a cartoon.
You know, I think here in like 5 years, dude, it's going to be like Disney, Apple, and like that's going to be it.
That's it.
Nike.
Yeah. Starbucks.
Dude, Adidas is actually kicking Nike's butt.
That's
now.
that's true. Thanks to Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are the Yeezys Adidas?
Yeah, they are. They are.
Have they always been Adidas?
I'm
I
surprised
can't afford them.
I'm surprised I had explained that to you, Will. To be honest with you.
I don't wear the cool people sneakers.
You talking about them Adidas?
Adidas. I haven't worn Adidas since the Shell Toes and Run DMC.
Yeah, I was gonna say same here.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking before the, you know, and I hate to always kind of go back to Star Wars, but there was some, there was
from this room. I'd say that's a lie.
Can we have can we cue like a video, just a quick video of like Luke drinking the green milk?
dude. Yeah.
Just like
That might have been my favorite part of the movie.
Right
No,
from the tap.
so we were talking about Solo before we got started, and I'm beginning to think that might be the most important first trailer, like in a minute, like as to the quality. I mean, even as a Star Wars fan, like I'm a little hesitant about
The Solo movie will be the New Mutants of Star Wars movies.
Dude, what if
Yeah, I
New
agree.
Mutants-
It will be.
You don't know if New Mutants is gonna be awesome or not.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, but
But I
here's
have
the
low
thing.
expectations.
You know, it's funny. You can sit there and say that though, because like if New Mutants actually does end up being pretty good, I mean,
It
like,
won't.
yeah,
It
well,
looks fine.
It looks fine.
Well, no,
Like every other X-Men movie, though. Like, it looks fine.
I feel
It's
like,
true.
but I feel like what Will's saying has some credence though, just because
Get this man.
because
Credence.
New Mutants, what they've shown so far, like it seems like just a hodgepodge of random ideas with no coherent, like 'cause we haven't seen the plot,
Right.
But like it's like where's this movie going? Like there's no like we don't know what the narrative is of exactly, other than it's
Black
a bunch
Mirror.
of kids.
Yeah.
Honestly, it'll probably be like one of the more interesting episodes of Black Mirror that we will see on an actual theatrical screen, but. With
You're talking about
Han's-
New Mutants, right?
I'm talking about New Mutants.
Yeah.
But with Han Solo, it's
Straight
kind of the same
trash.
thing. Why do we need this movie?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be across, what, like 10 years or something? Too?
Yeah, or-
So it's
yeah,
are we
somewhere
getting,
along
like, a
that line.
documentary of his life? Like, that's what it's going to feel like.
is it really?
Yeah, it's supposed to go across, like, a pretty long
I
period of time.
did not know that.
And my thing is, I don't know anybody that actually gives a damn.
The only
I think we're
spinoff,
going to show that Greedo shot first.
make it official.
Yeah,
Can we?
I think
The
we
only
can.
the only
I'm
one
calling it.
the only one of those like kind of spinoffs that I was somewhat excited about was the Obi-Wan. Like I'm
my
genuinely
God, yes,
excited about for
yes.
something like that.
See, okay, tell you, this is what you do. This is how you get the fans back on board for these standalone movies.
I'm
Give me
not
the
sh-
Obi-Wan. Give me the Obi-Wan movie.
Yeah,
I want
Obi-Wan.
that. I want that. But here's the thing. I want the Darth Maul movie.
I want the Baru movie.
You want the Aunt Beru movie? Hey, can we call it Blue Milk, a Star Wars
Yeah.
story?
that green milk, it wasn't doing it for me.
No, it's not the
Yeah.
same. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Though Luke seemed to really enjoy it.
Oh, he did.
Straight,
Yeah, I read something that
straight
said
from the
that like
tap.
he actually like it was supposedly tastes really good. Whatever it was, I think it was just regular milk that they tinted. I don't know.
Hopefully.
He said it was to die for.
Dude, I would have hated that. I hate milk.
Yeah.
Hey, at
Oh,
least he
Luke
didn't
was the
pull a
best.
Leo though. Leonardo DiCaprio, he ate like a real buffalo, was like a
Heart.
heart or something like that.
Yeah, he ate a
he
heart.
ate a real one on set.
Did he handle it
during
well?
the Revenant? Well, that was the weird part.
You talking about Mark Hamill?
Yeah, well,
No,
Khaleesi
No.
ate a horse's
Leonardo
heart.
DiCaprio
Yeah, gummies.
in
Oh,
The Revenant.
oh, okay.
He ate an actual, like, I think it was like I think it was
So
a
don't
buffalo
talk
or
behind the scenes on that one.
or
I don't
horse
like
heart,
behind
something
the
like that. But he's a
I think it's
vegetarian.
a horse heart.
Yeah,
He's
he's
vegetarian.
a
He opened
yeah,
a horse.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
vegetarian. And they actually offered him a prop one. Like a mock of one, and he was like, no.
He Tom Cruised it.
Yeah, he pulled a Jared Leto.
Yeah.
He Leto'd it.
Did anybody see that image that came out like last week from that was supposedly from Solo, but then
Yes.
Lucasfilm said that we don't know where.
real.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
It's
dude, it
real.
looked legit to me.
It's real.
I thought it looked great.
Can I just say that Childish Gambino looks like he has no clue where he is on that poster for the movie? He just kind of like, it looks like somebody took a candid
That's what I
of him
wanna-
where he was just like,
That's how I want my Lando, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, young Lando, that's how I want him.
This deal's getting worse all the time.
yeah. That's why it's getting worse, because he's high.
Yeah.
They keep changing it on him.
But so real quick, before we kind of get into the big thing that we've got going on later in the show. So G and I last week we went over our top 5 movies of 2017. I didn't know if you guys maybe wanted to spout off your top 5s.
I can do it.
Just
I don't even remember what came out, honestly. So long ago.
I'm gonna let Mr. Eric here take the reins.
Eric, if you wanted to just
All right, I'm gonna throw mine out. So 5, I've actually tied for It and Get Out because I think they took like the horror thriller
It was
genre.
awesome.
It was
and
the
they
one-
both put it on its head in its own way.
it was the one that we didn't mention last week that I wish we had because I know you didn't see it, but dude, I love that movie.
Yeah, It and Get Out both just
No
like
thanks. Get out.
they.
So
I'm
like
not
a
big
tie?
horror fan,
Was Get Out
but
2017?
yeah, it's a tie
That
for
was
5 there
2017.
because I think they're both great in their own ways. They're both
Yeah.
classic horror at this point. 4, I've Split. Incredibly cool movie. James McAvoy
My number
killed
one.
it in that role.
Dude,
Split-
thank you.
It's
Pull
perfect.
this mic towards you a little bit.
Sorry.
Isaac said you sound like you're in a storage container.
Oh, that's an inside. Okay, he always says that.
Let me out. Literally, he's like he's trying to get out.
Split was number 1 for me.
Split's
Yeah.
incredible.
It's number 1 with the movies.
Number 3, I got Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Dude, we
So
had
did
it
we.
at number 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Up top.
Number 2, I got
Okay.
Coco. Coco.
Oh,
See, I want to see
I want to
it.
see it,
Dude,
but it never.
Coco like had me crying the whole time. It's
Oh,
awesome.
man.
Dude, yeah, and you're not even
I'm a baby in
Hispanic.
movies though. Yeah,
I
I'm
gotta
not.
skip that.
I'm not.
Stop joking.
Number 1, I have Mother.
Wow.
Really?
Mother,
What's Mother?
is
That-
I heard
like,
it. I heard it was
insane.
really
I was
good.
texting Isaac during that movie, and I was like, I feel like I'm tripping right now.
That's kind of around the time when you guys started the podcast.
Yes.
I remember you guys
Yes.
talking
I
about
was
it, and like
raving about it.
I still want to see it, but it looked a little like the thing for me was like I'm still when it comes to this stuff, it's cool, but when I do movie reviews, like I still take it like it's kind of a big like I don't know what it is. Like when I do the solo reviews, it's just kind of weird, and I was like I don't have the knowledge to review that kind of movie.
Yeah,
so.
that movie, like, not to spoil anything with it, but about like a third of the way, 2/3 of the way in, I was like, it all clicked for what was actually going on and what it represents, and it was like, oh, this is amazing. And then I just kind of watched it, the rest of the way.
It's supposed to be kind of like a religious, like Christianity
Yes.
metaphor.
It's incredible, and I can
Yeah.
see where I made some people upset, but it's like you got to just take the art away from like it's not. No one's trying to say anything mean.
Yeah,
It's just like they're just trying to say different things.
there you go. That's surprising,
Oh, a lot of people got it.
and I hate the
Well,
Ragnarok
I
didn't make
don't
your
know
list.
anything about it. Nothing offends me.
What about you, Ernie?
I mean, I will say Thor Ragnarok
Ghost
did
in
not
the
make
Shell?
my list. No, it did not actually. I don't hate Ghost in the Shell though.
The
Let me go
live
on the
action
record.
one?
Yeah, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
There you go.
It's a soulless, very like okay. First of all, let's go ahead and just put it on Front Street. That movie went in saying that this was not whitewashing, and I was like, you know what? Cool, I'll roll with it. And then we get in the movie, and you made whitewashing part of the plot. Fuck you.
Oh, dang! Now I got to put an explicit on this freaking podcast.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's
Actually,
all good.
go ahead and drop do like the bombs. but
It's all good, man.
Blerd
but no.
without tact.
Blur without tact, exactly.
I don't mind cursing, but it's just I guess I just don't curse naturally.
I'm a
Well,
sailor,
he's a
man.
pious gentleman.
But no, actually, Thor Ragnarok did not make my list, but it is in my honorable mentions.
It'd be top 10 for me.
Alongside Wonder Woman, even alongside
I didn't even
that.
mention that.
But number 5, I put It,
There you go.
which I thought was solid. The only thing that really messed that movie up for me was the
Pennywise.
conclusion, or not even the conclusion, but the way Pennywise is defeated. Is just kind of like, ugh. But Spider-Man: Homecoming was my number 4.
Okay.
Because that movie made me fall in love with Spider-Man again.
Dude, I didn't even love Spider-Man, but now I love Spider-Man.
Dude, well, the thing is, it captured various aspects of the Spider-Man mythos. I love it. And the thing is, I can see him doing it. I can see him doing it out of the corner of my eye. But no,
What is it? Swipe right?
It captured all of the various versions of Spider-Man and put them together
Right.
and made it work. Third for me was War for the Planet of the Apes.
Dude, there you go. That was one of my honorable mentions. Yeah,
That-
It's really good.
I'm gonna go into it right now.
that's probably like my top. That was like 6 for me.
If you are a movie producer, director, writer, whatever, if you are making a trilogy, you better take notice.
100%. That's the best trilogy of the last, like,
Dude,
2-3 decades.
oh yeah,
probably,
like I
honestly.
guarantee you that is like right now. All these people like, they're trying to make a trilogy, just trying everything's a trilogy. No, that's how you make a trilogy. Number 2 for me was Baby Driver because that movie was a ton of fun.
Baby.
That movie was so much fun, and even with Kevin Spacey in it, that's fine,
Dude.
It's fine.
I love
Now,
Kevin.
now we know why Baby wasn't talking.
I love
Look, baby was like, he touched me.
Oh, man.
But no, I'm sorry.
Got political all this.
Oh man, I'm
That's
sorry.
not political. That's just awful.
Look, hey, don't be brittle. Dave Chappelle said that. But no, my number.
Awesome special.
Also, I want to also say too, Baby Driver had one of the it pulled the Guardians. It pulled the Guardians of the Galaxy for me. That soundtrack was on fire.
yeah.
That soundtrack was on fire. And also, if you are, dude, first off, Marvel, DC, I don't know what y'all are not doing, but y'all need to get a hold of John Hamm. This man is amazing. And why okay, first off, Ben Affleck, if you want out.
He's going to be the new Batman,
Yeah,
so
dude,
it's fine.
Ben Affleck, if you do want out.
Ben Affleck?
John Hamm. John Hamm for Batman in
Jonathan
2018.
Who's John
Danielson.
Hamm?
Batman.
Who's John Hamm?
John Hamm, well...
I don't know by name.
He was the
he
main
was-
guy in, what's that show?
Mad Men.
Mad
Mad
Yeah, he was
Men.
the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
He's the white guy.
He's the
Oh,
white
the
guy.
white guy in the
He's the
white
white guy in Mad
Show
Men.
about all white people.
Yeah, I don't think there are any black people in Mad Men.
I literally only know him.
Yeah.
I think they're
The
cleaning the
secretary
office.
that kind of looks
January
It's like Game of Thrones.
and the red hair chick.
January Jones already.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, my number 1 was Get Out. And because, I'm sorry, but that movie is... And I get it. It's not for everybody.
It's almost more than a movie.
It's... Okay, you pulled off a comedy.
It's a documentary.
It actually kind of is. You pulled off a... You made it... Dude, that song. You made a comedy and a horror movie all in one movie, and it was successful for a first-time theatrical director. Not only that, it's a movie, and I saw this in theaters. It's a movie that I think that if you are a black person and you see this movie, it is in a completely different level for you than it is for anybody else watching it.
You can say that about Bright.
I tell you what, I love Bright, but Bright has its problems.
Dude, yeah, I really enjoyed
I love
Bright.
because it is the Shadowrun movie we never got.
Yes!
It's the Shadowrun movie we never received.
I didn't know what Shadowrun was when you said. I had to go look it up, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's an RPG, which is the same, almost the exact same.
Yeah.
thing.
MMO RPG, and it is so much fun.
The thing about Get Out though is that you have a movie that literally it speaks to an experience, and I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Heifer eating, I'm not gonna say who, but Heifer eating, Fruit Loops and drinking milk, and they're not in the same receptacle, that freaked me out. It scared me a little bit.
It's like
I'm
people
sorry.
pour the milk first. And then the cereal.
And then the cereal, but no, she's just.
You don't need that kind of negativity
And then-
in your life, Will.
And then sipping the milk through a straw. What is that? That's some serial killer
Yeah.
shit. But anyway, that was my top 5 of 2017.
That's yeah.
Billy?
Billiam. I mean, if you need us, I was just gonna say. So to recap, our top 5s from last week, I had Blade Runner 2049, Homecoming, Last Jedi, Logan, Ragnarok, and then your top 5 was Wonder Woman, Get Out. Nice to. That was very woke of you. Last Jedi. Last
Are these in
Jedi.
any particular order?
This is 5 to 1,
Five
and
to
then
one,
your
okay.
number 1 was Split. Ragnarok was your second one. Yeah.
That's funny.
God, Split's
The,
incredible.
Split was so good.
That
James
acting,
McAvoy.
like,
My favorite
Glass
movie
is
of
gonna be
2017.
crazy.
I don't even think came out in 2017. Suffragette. I'm done. No, it's
What was it? I didn't even hear.
Suffragette. Did you see that movie?
Suffragette.
It's women's suffrage.
Yeah.
Suffrage means the right to vote.
It was a good. That was a good movie.
Thanks.
You
really
mean at some
appreciate-
point you're not allowed to... No, I'm just kidding.
Dude.
When did that happen?
What?
Women
My-
voting.
Yeah, I know. Novel idea.
Throw out the ballots.
Very,
Next thing they're gonna
Very
do is start
for
letting
it.
the black people vote.
god dang progressives. Got political again. So number 5, Homecoming, because of the Vulture.
Dude,
Vulture was lit.
Dude,
He's the one that made that movie.
dude, he was
like,
he was fam Bay.
Yeah.
When,
he was.
you're only as good as the villains. Listen, DC. Steppenwolf
Yes.
was garbage. I hate that I even mentioned
No.
that. See how no one mentioned the Justice League? Because it was garbage. 'cause
It was
of the
very
villain.
garbage.
The villain even looked bad.
What about Zod?
Zod was
wasn't awful.
okay. He was
we needed
okay.
more Zod.
He was good, but the thing is like he was
Just
one
gone
and
for half
done.
the movie.
You know,
Yeah, he
like
was
when
one
you
and
have
done.
when you have some soup and it has like decent seasoning but not good. It's like it's fine. That's what Zod was. He was fine.
He was fine.
He's fine.
He was fine. I love Michael Shannon as an actor, though.
Dude, yeah. I really want to see Shape of Water.
I'm gonna go see that this week.
yeah.
I think.
What is that about?
It's the
H2O.
what's that guy's name from Hellboy?
Abe Sapien.
Abe Sapien.
That's what this guy said.
Origin
I'm like,
story.
It's not Abe Sapien.
It's not Abe Sapien.
No, but he
it's-
looks
yeah.
like Abe Sapien.
It's very much. It's very much.
Is this like
It's
Beaches
about a-
Part 2? Or
No, it's like a
Bridges in Madison
romantic
County?
fairy tale kind of thing, almost like a Hunchback of Notre Dame
It's
kind of.
standard Guillermo del Toro fare, where
That
he's,
sounds good, but this is
Yeah, he's because what he does is he makes adult fairy tales, and that's what he always does. He does the same thing. Pan's Labyrinth,
Labyrinth.
all of his movies. Yeah.
I know he's doing like something with Death Stranding, but I do want him to direct a Hideo Kojima like written movie.
Yeah.
I think that'd be awesome.
That would be.
I
it
don't
would be
know what
insane.
any of those
Oh, yeah.
words mean.
Hideo Kojima, who did Metal Gear, the Metal Gear series.
He was
Oh.
making
father of that.
solid.
Solid.
Solid
Yeah.
Snake.
He was making.
Dude, did any
Silent
of y'all
Hills
any of y'all play the Metal Gear where
before it got canceled?
I'm a grown man. I don't play games.
where the Metal Gear where the villain
Tom.
would read stuff off of your memory card
That was
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 1.
and he could like turn your system on and off?
He would make your controller move.
That's Mantis, right?
Yeah, that was Psycho.
I don't know. I had it for GameCube and that it was lit.
Yeah, that was
Just-
that
Y'all
was
like
good.
freaking out. Like,
Yeah,
your
dude.
parents' room? Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I had the strategy guide and I knew it was coming.
Is that like the Nintendo Power?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, probably something like that.
I don't even think Nintendo Power was even still around by then.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a minute.
I still got my Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow from Nintendo Power.
That's what
Blue
when
Had,
Nintendo Power, I
had
went to
stickers
to
for
back
every
the books.
Pokemon you caught. You could, like,
Number
fill
4.
out.
I guess it's a movie. The Chappelle Show specials that dropped
Oh yeah, dude.
They-
That actually was legit.
made my day.
It made my year.
Watched them all. I don't know if technically the ones that just dropped were 2018 or
They were
2017.
There
2017.
was.
New
Yeah,
Year's
Because
there
there's
was.
dropped
a
on
total
New
like
Year's
4
Eve.
of them.
Yeah.
All of them just combined.
Yeah.
Amazing.
First off,
The first time I met.
Yeah, the first time I met OJ.
Yeah. I've seen the first two. Yeah,
And
yeah.
where he talks about being like a kid and going to like his white friend's house as a kid. Like when he started talking about that, I was like, dude, I
They got
feel
stuff
that.
that works.
Mom, you got stuff. You got step up.
It was like he was
Other
like,
stuff works.
it was like, wait a minute. He's like, well, that's too bad. We're having stovetop stuffing. He's like, what? It's like, y'all better step your game up.
Sorry, Dave. I grew up. We had stovetop. I had my own room. I don't know. Bronze spoon.
He's not fighting for you.
Kids used to come
He's
to my
fighting
house.
for me.
I love that. Again,
So
number
good.
3, I have Split.
Okay.
I loved it because Unbreakable was amazing. Unbreakable was like a superhero movie you didn't even know you were getting until you were in it.
Way before its time, I think.
And was it Mr. Glass or Dr. Glass?
Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass, probably still one of my top favorite villains.
Are you excited for Glass that comes out?
Yes.
Oh,
Is
when
that
it
really not out this year? Because it finished.
I thought they were filming.
earlier this
You know,
year.
that's
Yeah.
a good question. Now that
look at our
you
list.
say that,
Yeah, but I say, let's consult the list.
Yeah, because I don't think it's on the list, but
I don't
I don't
think
see why
it
it wouldn't be this year.
Glass.
Unless they just got like a year-long
Oh, right here,
post-production.
May 18th,
Oh, yeah.
Last Jedi.
January 18th, 2019.
Oh,
So it's just coming out next a year and 2 weeks from now.
oh wow.
Dang, that was quick.
They have that's a long gestation period for a movie that's already done filming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's,
it really
that's
is.
kind of weird.
And
Number
then January, that's like where movies go to die. So.
Yeah.
Dude, but Split came out in January.
Yeah,
Well, but
true.
that's the thing though. Sometimes
it
you get
Well, it had
blizzards.
an early release in 2016, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found that out because I was like deciding. I was like, that's my number 1, but
You weren't
but
sure
I
what
was like,
year
is
it
it
came out?
2016? And then like it had special
Yeah.
release in 2016. But
But you gotta remember, that's what Fox used to do with the Fantastic Four movies. Back in the original run. They would
Just
put them
the
out
album?
like...
Rubber Suit.
Yeah, they put them in like January, February, because they knew it was garbage. They knew what time it was.
awful.
They did the same
time.
thing for...
Rise of the Silver Barfer.
it's clobbering time, guys.
Anyways, number 2, Justice League Dark.
Yeah.
Amazing film. It had Constantine, Swamp Thing, Batman.
Etrigan the Demon.
You know, one of the hottest mixtapes to come out was on the Justice League Dark because of Etrigan. Like his
Yes.
rhymes. I don't know if you've read any Etrigan, but he has like the best bars.
I
in
know
all
how you
comics.
spell
He's the
Etrigan.
yellow one, right?
He's got
Yes.
bars for days.
Yes.
How you
Gone,
spell
gone.
Etrigan?
Etrigan.
Oh yeah, gone, gone. The form of man.
The demon is his comic. Gone, gone, the form of man. Rise, the demon Etrigan.
Was it my one of my favorite ones is when he first shows up and he's all like with words of meat and rhyme, Etrigan the Slayer, just in time. And I'm like, dude, go ahead and drop the tape, man. Go ahead and cut the
You
mixtape.
know anything about Etrigan?
Not
So it's
really.
like bonded with.
I know
this,
he's yellow.
He's basically like he's like a
Oh,
decent.
Sinestro. Cool.
He's a demon version. Well, Sinestro's like purple or pinkish.
Is it Jason Blood?
Jason Blood, yeah. It's almost like a demon version of Hulk.
Yeah.
Like it's a dude who turns into.
So it's Yellow Hulk.
Well, yeah,
different
Jason Blood
personality
is
and all
a
that.
person, is a separate person. He got bonded with Etrigan, who's a demon, and so Jason Blood like fights one to stay on the outside because
It's like Sentry.
you get to be alive, and so Etrigan's like trapped down because that was the whole thing to trap Etrigan because he's a demon, even
Yeah.
though he's kind of a hero.
He is actually a hero, sort
But
of.
he does wreck shot when he
Yeah.
comes out. So
Yeah.
he's kind of like the Hulk in a way, but he's still much better and more coherent, and he's
Yeah.
always rhyming. It's
Yeah.
probably why they hide him. But he's like
He's got
hidden for, like,
bars.
yeah, which can get annoying like quickly. But you should check it out. It's cool.
Well, that was your number 2.
That was my number 2.
What's your number 1?
I'm gonna stay woke as well with number 1.
Brother.
Stay woke.
There you go.
What was funny about that movie is that I loved it, and there's like so many different things in there. Like one of my favorite parts of that movie was when he was talking to the guy they knew. He was like, "Hey man, it's good to see another brother here. What are you two talking about?" Well, he was telling me how comforting it is to see another African American.
I loved it.
Dude,
I
yeah.
loved it.
That movie is so funny.
Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. I can rewatch it so many times.
so
And
freaky.
the ending is just perfect.
I guess.
Best friend ever.
Yeah.
Best friend.
Dude,
ever.
yeah. for
Everybody,
sure.
you need somebody like that in your life.
What was funny, I think, not to get political, I think that may have swayed the election because the one scene somebody was telling me about where they got pulled over, it's like, you don't need to see his ID. He was like, you think that she's on his side, that she's like his friend. No, she just didn't want anyone to know he was there.
Yeah.
That was so weird.
Hey.
Like, I was looking at everyone differently.
That was really smooth.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. And then like
Guys, just keep talking. It's fine.
the box with all the ex-girlfriends and ex-boyfriends.
Beautiful.
It's like I wonder, is like she was really attracted to these people, or is she just like just doing her, just working,
Doing her thing.
just doing her thing.
Give or take.
That movie is like pacing that's almost on the level with Alien. Like,
Yeah.
it's just really good
It's
pacing.
a good build.
Yeah.
creepily, and
Everything
eerily
is important
Well,
for the
it's-
next step.
I mean,
Yeah. Pacing is really good.
to say what you want about the subject matter, but it's kind of it's got a good rewatchability factor as well. I mean, I feel like you kind of get something different out of that movie every time I've seen it. I mean, I've seen it like 3 times now, and it's like I can't wait to see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's solid all the way through.
But it's funny that you actually mentioned Justice League Dark because before we get into the draft, so I kind of had this idea for 2018. I'm getting some weird feedback out of one of the mics, and I thought it was the fan. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to edit that out later. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting
Probably Etrigan or whatever. Was
Yeah.
And,
I'm getting some
dude,
weird-
Etrigan is trying to come
Yeah.
out.
I'm getting
You said
some
his name
weird
multiple
buzzing out of
times.
one of the mics. I don't know what it is,
He's like, I got bars.
but I'll
son.
worry about it later. So for 2018,
Feedback
I thought, why not take? I think it was pretty much everybody here at this table and Kendall,
Yeah.
Kenny. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let's count. Let's rank every comic book movie ever, and see what ends up happening with that. So we all did our own list. Everybody here at this table plus Kenny, and I averaged them out. And now for the next 52 weeks of 2018, we've got a new movie to talk about every week, and it's just so funny that you happen to mention Justice League Dark because thanks to Ernie and Will, the three of us have not seen it. Our number 52, Justice League Dark,
Booyah. Go see it.
the animated DC movie. Now, I don't know much about Justice League Dark, but what I do know is I guess they're trying to make a live action movie version.
They are.
They are.
It's kind of like it seems like
Part of the DC.
They have been for a while. Though.
right.
I don't think it's
You
gonna
know,
happen.
let me ask you this. I was thinking about this today. I don't know much about Justice League Dark, but could you see it as sort of like DC's Guardians of the Galaxy? Maybe
It could be.
Could
It
it
better
be
not
sort
be
of?
They
funny.
need to do
You don't.
that.
Okay, so
Yeah, no.
you don't want it to be funny.
No,
that
no,
was.
it can't
Like
be.
genre bending.
Well,
It's a horror themed like
Yeah.
Justice League Dark. This movie starts where like people are freaked out and they think people are turning into demons and monsters, and so
well, originally the Justice League, they think people are just being people.
yeah,
at first.
they just thought that people were just like turned into like psycho killers.
Yeah.
So this lady takes a car and mows down everyone on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Oh, they're demons. This guy killed his whole family
I
and half
have
the
seen it.
neighborhood.
Okay, so that's not Guardians of the Galaxy material.
No. Well, I mean, Guardians in the sense taking a property no one knows about.
That's- see,
and
that was sort of
just
my-
making
More
it,
Characters that Justice League Dark, like run it down, like it's like
Constantine, Batman,
Swamp Thing.
Batman technically isn't a member, but he is there for the audience.
Batman's in everything.
He's basically
He could be in this version.
He's the way to get the audience on board.
Yeah, but he doesn't do much.
Nah.
Etrigan.
You got Zatanna.
the demon.
Zatanna,
She's awesome.
Zatanna's amazing.
Is
I
it
love
Swamp Thing or is it Man Thing?
her. It's Swamp Thing. Man
Okay.
Thing is Marvel.
Man Thing came
Oh, that's-
first, but he's
that's-
Marvel and he's lame.
Watch
Yeah.
it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Man Thing is garbage. Swamp Thing is legit.
Green.
Yeah.
And it's always about the green.
It is
It's
about the
always
green.
about the green.
That's California.
I feel like Isaac.
Congratulations.
Swamp Thing for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, Swamp Thing's pretty legit. He's actually
Yeah.
a fairly legit character.
I remember when that movie used to come on
wait,
TV.
did you say Dead Man?
Deadman, yes.
Yeah,
Boston
Deadman.
Brand's in there.
See, when you said Etrigan, I was thinking when you said demon, I was thinking of Dead Man. So I was getting those two.
He's not.
Does Hendricken have like weird horn things?
He has like some horns, and
Yeah.
he has
Like
like
Shrek
weird.
horns?
He's got
Shrek
weird
things?
ears too.
He's got a
yeah.
weird
okay.
collar.
He's got
Doesn't he
a
have like a
cape?
really high
Okay.
collar, like Spawn?
No, that's Dead
Like,
Man.
I feel like I know what you're
Does
Does he have
talking
a
about.
cape?
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Dead Man.
Etrigan has a cape.
Dude, he's
Okay,
got
I
a
know
weird
who he
outfit.
is.
He's
I
yellow.
know
He's
exactly what you're talking
he's
about.
got like a red outfit with a blue
Yeah.
cape.
Yeah.
Kind of like. I don't know.
He's
I know
actually
this right now.
he's in Flashpoint Paradox for like
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
When Lois Lane's trying to get away from like Wonder Woman and the Themyscirans, and like she gets like
Oh, that's
she gets
right.
caught up by
Yeah.
like Grifter and all these random characters.
Dude,
he's the one. He's the
the-
only one that talks
the
out of like I think between him and Grifter.
The
Grifter's the only one that
former
talk.
Image characters, right?
Well,
Yeah,
Grifter in
Grifter
there?
was
Yeah.
Image.
He was
then
like part of the Wildcats.
It
or
was
something?
Yeah.
It was Wildcats, and they switched over to the Wildstorm imprint, and then DC bought that imprint.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Gotcha.
think that was like
Yeah.
Jim Lee's stuff.
It was Jim Lee stuff because
okay.
Jim Lee switched over.
Yeah, Jim Lee was like, I need that money.
Yeah. Anyway,
Have you not seen Flashpoint?
No, I have. I know
Yeah.
what he looks like now, but like all this.
Yeah,
If you want to
he's-
know any of that stuff, it's on YouTube. You can go to So Much Damage and you can learn about all the
Yeah.
early Image stuff.
um,
That way you don't have to just know it.
Dude, Image like kind of quantifies like that image was like 90s, like
It's
Yeah.
kind of like the death of like the super massive muscly capes.
yeah,
Like Rob
we
Liefeld,
switched
yeah.
to pouches.
Yeah,
We switched
Yeah,
over to
nothing but
pouches and no
pouches.
feet, and no hands.
messed up hands and feet.
But no,
yeah, little tiny feet. They're like little baby feet.
But here's the thing, kind of cutting back to Justice League Dark. The reason why that movie works so well is not just the cast of or like the grouping of characters they have. It's the cast they bring in because the Constantine TV show that got canceled. They went and got Matt Ryan
Yeah.
to come back and play Constantine.
Oh,
and
the
quarterback
quarterback
of the
for the Atlanta
Falcons.
Falcons.
no, not that one.
He's in Los Angeles right now.
But no,
How do you blow that lead?
exactly. Very carefully, apparently.
I was so happy.
But what?
Are you a Patriots fan?
No, I'm not.
He's just
Who
not
do you like
American.
that you want the Patriots?
I'm a Titans fan. So
Oh, okay.
Titans.
going way off topic here, I was happy because of
Talking about
Deflategate and how
sports
long
ball,
it lasted,
Uh-huh.
and making Roger Goodell have to give the Vince Lombardi Trophy to Tom Brady.
Oh, see,
Like, I love
I hate
that.
the Patriots that much.
Well,
But yeah,
I hate the
get that.
Patriots, but
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
And he was just like,
It was
Tom
a
Brady took the
huge
high
middle
road,
finger.
and I'm like, this is.
And then Matt Patricia wearing the T-shirt
Yeah.
right after they
Oh,
won.
oh,
I know
oh.
what that T-shirt is.
What t-shirt?
It's Roger Goodell, the commissioner, with a clown nose on.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's just like his face, and they wanted to get Matt Patricia in trouble, but they couldn't really do anything because he's just wearing a T-shirt.
Yeah, I mean, it's free country for
Yeah.
now.
All right, enough
For
of
now.
the
But,
sports talk.
yeah,
You
I was gonna say,
nerds.
Sports ball nerds.
The sports ball. So let's get into this other nerdy
I
stuff
also
here.
enjoy golf.
But Matt Ryan came in. He pretty much picks up the character where he left off from the TV show, and not only that, you got Batman. He's kind of the avatar for the audience. He's basically kind of because
Batman is in.
He's in Justice League Dark.
Okay,
he's not a member.
He does
He's
as much
just
as he
there.
does in Justice League, over to the side, watching
Yeah,
like,
pretty
Batman
much.
v
Does he
Superman.
not have a lot of screen time? Is it more just like
He's there a lot.
okay?
But the thing is, it's that basically they bring him in.
Is he voiced by Kevin Conroy?
No, he's
Julio
it's
Jones
Jason
voice.
O'Mara. But I won't lie,
Mal.
I actually could see. I actually know why. I understand why they didn't bring in Kevin Conroy because his Batman is a little bit too
Stiff.
not stiff, but like they needed a skeptic.
Yeah.
And Kevin Conroy doesn't play a good skeptic Batman.
This Batman.
He plays a
very
good Batman
skeptical.
who knows that there's some stuff going on. Because there's a point in the movie where like all the Justice League are like, oh well, there's all this crazy stuff going on, and Batman's like, well, people are troubled and crazy. He said you should spend more time walking the streets than flying over them. Like, kind of point out the fact that like they're kind of.
elitist.
Yeah, they're elitists and they don't realize that human beings are just crazy. But then that's how they bring him in, is that this Batman is a skeptic. He does not believe in magic. And also when he encounters the supernatural at various points in the movie, his responses to them are very like it's what you'd expect modern day Batman.
Oh yeah,
to say.
like when Constantine was kind of calling him. Like, what is this? Man,
Or no, or was it when the woman, the I guess the
house?
spectral body of the
Yes.
House of Mysteries, and she was like, you have much conflict
what
and
is
stuff
it?
in
Your aura is a patchwork of black.
Yeah.
and, almost no happiness. Like you got to find that line. Like it's
no.
amazing.
Well, no, because she's all like,
It's
how
Black
do you,
Orchid. Is
yeah,
who that is.
yeah, that's who. Yes, and she's all like, how do you cope? And he's like, I have a butler. And, like, and the way he delivers that line is just like, dude, I love
It's a
that.
good movie.
Or even like when they,
Apparently, we've watched it more than once.
yeah, well, like
I told Duncan I want to see it, but I just didn't have time.
yeah,
to
but dude. By the time I got like everything tallied up today, I was like, I really want to. I need to watch this, but I didn't have
How
time.
high was Howard the Duck?
Let's see. Where did I can
should've
tell
been
you
one.
like what didn't make it?
We should have all gotten together on the side and just made it our one.
make the one.
Yeah. Where did Howard the Duck land? Howard the Duck is number 77.
That's not bad, actually.
How
No.
many total that you have?
I have 108 here.
Okay,
That's not bad.
that's fair.
It was
Well,
unranked.
It's
Disappointing.
Well, you hate America.
it's oh Lord.
The only people that voted for it were Will and Eric.
Okay, yeah, well, because there were so many, and I was like, I was like, there's no room. It's like there's
I
no
knew
room.
I like this guy.
Howard the Duck
Isn't
is
George
cool.
Lucas involved in that movie somehow?
He
Yes.
almost wouldn't have like it's weird that there's a story about George Lucas and Steve Jobs. Like Apple may have not have been as big as it is today because he had given money to. It's something crazy with like Spielberg or Steve Jobs gave money to help support Howard the Duck, but it failed, so they lost money. And it's this crazy thing of like I read this article one time. It's like Howard the Duck is the reason you have an iPhone. And
Yeah.
it's just like this is insane.
It's
But,
it's amazing.
If they had
Other-
done well, we would have had more movies.
Probably. Other cool thing too is Zatanna.
Yes.
Actually, we never really get Zatanna in anything other than like Young Justice and like some
It's
of the
true.
cartoons.
I loved her in Smallville.
Yeah, like the way they
Never
portray
watched
her
Smallville.
in
Smallville's
this,
amazing.
I
they
hate Superman.
they stick to her. Her having to like
Gotham's
use
awesome.
magic
You watch those?
spells backwards. Like she has to like utter words backwards. They stick to that. Yeah, the whole thing. Swamp Thing's actually not in it as much as they advertise. He's like barely in it.
Yeah.
He only
Blerd.
shows like twice.
He's better than Batman Harley Quinn movie, which was awful.
Yeah, no, that
And,
movie's no good.
Killing Joke?
No,
Oh.
no. I'm talking about the actual Batman.
There's a
Harley
movie
Quinn
called
movie.
Batman Harley
That came
and
out
Harley
recently
Quinn.
too, right?
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
like
like
last
last
year.
few months.
She was doesn't she like seduce Nightwing?
She assaults.
Yeah, she
Nightwing.
sexually
Or don't they have
assaulted.
a,
Yeah,
don't they have
he's,
like a
like,
sex
tied
scene
up.
or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she-
like he's tied up, and she asks, "Was like, are you okay with it?" He doesn't say anything. She's like, "I'll take it as a yes."
Well,
Roles reverse, Nightwing.
But it was kind of funny. She does the same thing in Batman Assault on Arkham to Deadshot.
Deadshot, yeah.
She does the same thing to him. Like she just like shows up in his bed and like basically throws herself on
She's
top
real
of him.
low.
Yeah, she is. Well, it makes it even more weird because it's
But which
done-
Harley is doing this though?
Oh, that's right. Because there are technically two Harley Quinns.
Yeah,
there are two
It could
Harley
be the
Quinns.
Neo Joker just
Could
going
be-
around assaulting these men.
Yeah, as of Batman White Knight #3, there was it Marion Drews. And then Harley Quinn, it's dumb.
Oh,
Anyway,
White Knight worth it?
it's great.
It's
I love it.
I got the number one. Definitely getting the trade.
What's that?
It's White Knight. It's where the Joker's
yeah.
killed.
Interesting.
It's interesting because they went with Jack Napier. They never solidify the Joker's name at any point, but they went Jack Napier because it's safe. Batman 1989.
Yep.
It's an Elseworld kind of offshoot. So it's a safe because you really haven't done anything, but you've also given more credence to the Jack Napier story.
And there's also
Number
tons
two
of
movie.
Easter eggs for like the
Batman 89.
old.
Me too.
They actually have
No.
Easter eggs for pretty
4 or
much
5.
every media version of Batman you've ever seen.
That's
like
cool.
remember back in White Knight #4, I think they doubled down on the 1989
Yeah.
references because there's moments where there's direct quotes from the movie that make their way into the book. Where like there's a part where Jack Napier's talking to Gordon. He's like, haven't you ever like wondered
Dance
why
with the
he's
Devil
never?
in the Pale
Well,
Moonlight?
he doesn't say that, but he's like, he's like,
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Actually, we haven't gotten that part yet either. But no, when he's talking to Gordon about the GTO initiative.
Yes.
And he's like, don't you want to have access to all these wonderful toys?
Everyone gets a Batmobile.
just like he's going all like they go through all the different types of dialogue, and they even keep all the new characters in. Like Duke Thomas is in it, Batgirl's in it, Nightwing's in it. They allude to Jason Todd. All the villains are in it. There's actually a good plot point where Jack Napier gets all the villains.
Crow. That's right. Bar.
Oh, that metal
From
that
Metal.
Dude.
That was a deep cut for the nerds.
That's a very deep cut. Well, actually, I don't know, man. Metal's actually really topical, so. but no, I mean, yeah,
Check the movie out.
I would say.
Yeah, check out Justice League Dark, I guess, apparently.
Yeah, check out Justice
I'm going
League
to check it
Dark.
out.
I will.
You know, when I saw that it made the cut, I was like, crap. One of the ones I haven't seen. But it's funny. I could tell you guys what did not make the list.
Yeah, give us 53 through 60. Because you had us pick 60.
Dude, yeah. That was just because like I knew that sort of like, you know, there would be some like gap or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't have all of the choices on here, but I can tell you that Ghost Rider didn't make it, unfortunately.
Wow.
Good.
I have that ranked on mine.
Good. I can't do Ghost Rider.
Better than the second one, though.
Fan Forced
for
It
sure.
did not make it.
Good.
Yeah, thanks, Garrett.
Fan what?
Fan forced it.
The new Fantastic
Yeah, because you know they put the 4 in the middle of
Four. Spider-Man 3.
Fantastic. Oh
Spider-Man 3?
Yeah.
man, travesty.
That was
joking.
awful.
Who
Batman
voted
and
for
Robin?
Spider-Man 3?
No, he
I have
didn't
no-
make it.
Batman
That's what
and
I'm
Robin
saying.
did not make it. Okay.
Were these voted on though?
Yeah,
they were voted
every
on.
single one of these had at least one vote.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3.
I didn't do Batman and Robin. I don't think
Batman
I did.
and
You
Robin?
did?
No,
Nice.
Garrett
Nah,
did.
I did.
the nipples.
Oh no,
Yeah.
wait, you did too. You
Did I have
too.
Batman?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had Batman and Batman Forever. I like Batman Forever, man.
I did too.
I like
I'm down
parts
with
of
that.
Batman.
It's
the-
fun.
The
I like
2000.
parts of it.
I don't know
Seal.
who I'm on here with.
Sorry, Will, but the 2007 TMNT did not make it on the list.
Oh
I
man,
still haven't
I
seen either of
voted
those.
for that too.
For the what?
The animated one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It was
one.
straight.
Should I see the live action ones from like the last few years? I
Garbage.
still haven't even watched those.
Garbage.
I kind of enjoy them. They didn't make my list.
Out of the Shadows literally puts me to sleep every time I put it on. I watched it one time at like noon, and I was about to go to work. I had to call in.
Fell
No,
asleep.
I like Out of the Shadows just because we get Crane.
Well, it's okay. The second one's better than
Put
the
me
first
back
one.
in.
But the thing is that it's big
For like-
blue
for like 5
circle in the
minutes, though.
sky.
Yeah, we get the Technodrome.
Yeah,
It was like
it's
my
just-
fanboy in me was like, holy cow.
Oh, speaking
like
of-
Dimension X and
That's what it
stuff.
seems like. It's like
Teenage
I'll
Mutant Ninja
probably watch it
Turtles
someday.
Out of the Shadows did not make it on the list.
It shouldn't have. It was
Green Lantern, nope. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, nope.
Good.
The animated Killing Joke did not make it.
That's fine.
1989 Punisher, nope.
The 1989.
But that one got a vote.
That one
Yeah,
did
no,
get
that
one
is-
vote from Will.
Oh, did you put that on there?
Punisher?
Yeah, 1989 Punisher. Yeah,
Lord. That movie is so awful.
Daredevil.
I know.
2000. What was that? 2003
Dude,
Daredevil.
I always love that movie.
Did not make it.
I like the director's
So
cut. of
you're
it.
the one.
I was the
The
one.
Daredevil?
I'm a sucker for that movie.
Did you guys mess with me about Daredevil? Punisher?
Yeah, we did a little bit.
I'm a huge
Punisher
fan.
might have been an accident.
Surprisingly, that I had no idea that like what 2014 Hercules
Oh yeah, the one
movie
with Rock.
with The Rock didn't make it.
Yeah.
Who voted for that?
That would be
I didn't vote for it.
G Daddy.
No.
I liked it
Daddy.
though. I actually
enjoyed
like
it.
the movie.
I can rewatch it. Like if it's on, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a
I'm in.
fun movie.
I love anything The Rock's in.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
That's okay.
Did not make the cut.
Good.
The worst.
The worst of the original
Is
ones,
that
I
like
think.
the samurai one?
Yeah,
That's the one
Back
where
in
they go to
The
Japan.
turtles don't even look the same. They got like different
No.
skin tones.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I think it was.
freckles everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't think they used the Jim Henson
They did not.
creature shop on that one. I
Wasn't
think
like
that's
some of the
why.
voices different for that one
They
too?
were different.
Yeah.
April cut her hair. Wasn't
Yeah.
the same.
Punisher 2004 did not make it.
Oh,
Who voted for that one?
that wasn't me.
That would be...
Actually, no wait, I did.
Kendall
vote
voted
for
for
it.
it. You voted for it, Will.
Actually, I did vote for that one.
I think I just like the Punisher.
Yeah.
I saw
You
the
have the
Punisher.
hat on today.
I just saw Punisher.
Oh no
and
no
voted.
no no no! I put Punisher Warzone because I like that one better.
Yeah. Thor Dark World did not make it.
No. Oh, Thor the
Someone
Dark
voted for that?
Thor didn't make it.
Someone actually voted for that?
I did.
I'm sorry.
Thor, the most boring game of Portal I have ever seen.
Was it lower on your list at least?
There hasn't been
It
a good
was
Thor movie
It
yet.
was towards the
Thor
bottom.
like your
Ragnarok.
favorite Marvel trilogy?
Oh my
No,
god!
no,
Yeah, it
no,
was
no,
pencil.
no. Captain America is my favorite trilogy.
Okay.
No, I like.
Captain America is the most consistent of the Marvel movies.
God, the first one sucks.
Let's see. Some of these ones I didn't know from you, Ernie. I'm just
That's
saying.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't expect
Amazing
it.
Spider-Man, Tales from the Crypt did not make it.
Wait, which
Sorry, 1966 Batman did not make it.
Dude, Demon Knight didn't make it.
No, it did
Oh
not
man, I love that movie.
You were the only one that voted for it.
Oh man, that's one of my favorite movies.
Again, they talked about Punisher.
Dude, Demon Knight is lit.
Surprisingly, one that almost everyone voted for that did not make the cut, Wanted, which I've never even seen.
Dude,
Oh, really?
my god,
That's
that
fun.
movie is.
Is that the one where they bend the
James
bullets?
McAvoy.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like his
Angelina
first
Jolie.
big movie, yeah.
And
Yeah, I thought it was
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
I thought it was Last King of Scotland. That was the first thing I ever saw him. It was
you
Last
guys
King of
got
Scotland.
you guys got lucky. Well, I mean, it was on my list. Suicide Squad did not make the list.
Good lord, no.
Apocalypse
Wrong.
did not make the list.
Good.
Good.
The movie's
Yeah, that
awful.
movie is not good.
Incredible Hulk, the one MCU movie I've never seen, did not make it on the
Actually,
list.
That's actually not bad.
That's not a bad movie.
No.
I've never seen it, so
Yeah,
I
it's actually
His fault.
kind of
Give it a
legit.
chance.
it's my fault that
Give
one
it a
did make
chance.
the
And
list.
I mean, it's not
Yeah.
good, but it's not bad.
Well, I mean, it's well, here's the
The
thing.
Watch. Oh god.
It's not the worst MCU movie by far.
No, God, no. Okay, first off, Iron Man.
It's the Last Jedi.
It's
of
not
MCU
Iron
movies.
Man 3.
No,
It's
Solo.
not. And Iron Man 2 is not as good as some people want to think.
no,
it
Iron
is.
Man 2 and Iron Man may be
People
the
act like
worst
Iron-
Marvel trilogy.
Yeah, no, I would say
It's
it is.
Really?
the
Have you seen Thor?
I think Thor, the first Thor isn't all that bad.
No.
And
Thank
Thor
you.
Ragnarok is amazing.
Thank
like
you.
I would
Yes.
give like the first Thor like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I
I
would
would
give Thor
say-
Ragnarok probably a 10 out of 10 as far as Marvel goes, and I'd give Dark World like a 3 out of 10. But like Iron Man 2 is like maybe a solid 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 to me is like a 2.
Yeah, it's a
like
2.
it's garbage.
People act like
Iron Man's
Iron
like
Man
a
2 is
5.
Spider-Man 2.
Oh
No, dude, that movie is
No,
bad.
people
No.
act like that.
Oh no! Iron Man 2
Isn't
is like
Spider-Man
one
2
of
the best one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spider-Man-
Iron Man 2's the best
but
one.
people
Rock off.
talk about Iron Man 2 like it's
No
as
way.
good
No,
as Spider-Man 2.
Iron Man 2 spent so much time trying to get you ready for Avengers that I was like, dude, no, we don't. It was a big.
It was a chore.
It was a commercial for the Avengers.
It was somehow Iron Man 1.5 and Avengers 0.5. That's
Yeah.
all it was. Like,
That's-
it was like,
yeah,
we're
it's
just
like-
getting ready.
But Iron Man was will always be like when you knew things were about to be different from what you were given before when it came to comic book movies.
Iron Man 1's fine. I'm fine with that one.
Yeah.
But as it stands right now,
It was a
Captain
crappy
America
trilogy.
has the most consistent trilogy.
For sure.
It started with
Especially for all
a
three being very different.
yeah. It started with the first one was just okay.
First Avenger isn't awful.
It's not awful, but
you get
it's
the
not
Red Skull.
perfect.
It's
but Winter
awful.
Soldier.
First
Really?
Avenger.
It's not too bad.
No, I
The fact that
enjoyed
they
it.
did an Avengers teaser at the end of it, like that just always hypes it up in my head.
Dude,
Well,
when
no,
he,
that-
when
I
he
actually
punches
like-
the punching bag off of
Yes.
the thing.
I like the
It
Red
just
Skull,
goes into
too.
the montage.
Yeah.
See, I
Red Skull's
love
good,
Red
too.
Skull, but like, I just
Well, see,
felt wanting
Captain
more.
America's such a crappy character that I knew his movies would be the best.
Oh God! Of course.
So,
this guy.
Unfortunately, what is it? Blade Trinity and Blade 2 did not make it.
Okay,
on
first
the
off,
list.
Blade Trinity, fine. Blade 2 is the better
Dude,
of the three.
I actually liked all the Blades.
I've never seen any of them, so I wouldn't
Dude,
know.
Blade
never seen a
2,
Blade movie.
Nomak?
I've never seen
Dude,
a Blade movie.
Luke Goss
Never seen
from
any of the-
Hellboy 2,
You've
the
never
elf?
seen Blade?
I've never
With
seen any of the
Dracula?
Blades.
How could you not have seen Blade?
I don't know. I just never
Now I gotta
happened.
get you
man.
another
You're,
pencil.
you're gonna storm out.
Like, if I actually could make it to the door.
I know. Like, everybody, get up! Get up right now!
Like, I'm just like,
Next, it was like I've never seen the original Ninja Turtles
I
movie.
can't lift this. Can someone help me?
No, you'd be surprised
I'd
how
walk off if
you'd be
he's never
surprised.
seen that one.
Dude, I think you'll be surprised how high Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the other ones.
It wasn't in the top 10. I was, I don't get offended by things, but if I was a snowflake, I'd be offended by that.
If you were brittle,
you say that.
You and I carried it.
You say that because TMNT 2.
Secret of the Ooze?
Yeah.
The best one?
It's you say you're a fan, but this guy had it as his number one overall.
TMNT 2.
Secret of the Ooze.
Number 1.
No, I'm talking about the first one. Not
yeah,
the
no,
Ooze.
yeah, the first. Yeah, the first one.
Ooze is cute.
It's
you
cute.
like the
And
original?
I like the original.
It's gritty.
When the first time, because
it is really
it's
gritty.
all about the
dark
turtles,
of
and it's
TMNT
dark, it's
universe.
real, it still holds true, and Raphael.
Well, not only that, a rat
Dude, he's
changed
like
a
in the-
young boy's life.
He's like sleeping in the bathtub for half the movie.
Dude, that
Yeah, 'cause
movie,
he got his ass kicked.
I'm joking.
dude,
Took on the
He
foot
got
by
dropped through a
himself.
plate glass
I was-
window.
that scene. Nobody can bother me about this. Like, your jokes are funny, but that scene on the roof,
Yeah.
where Raph is like giving it to like the whole
Yeah.
Foot Clan. I mean, he held it down. Like, sure, he was out for like a week or two.
Yeah.
but he gave it to him.
Dude, no, he
I
gave
was
the
telling-
Foot Clan
Yeah,
now. He can get it.
I was telling
What,
Garrett,
Michelangelo?
what it is when I was a kid, we only had
Keep
two
practicing.
Ninja Turtle. We only had two Ninja Turtle VHSs, and that was 2 and 3. So like, I haven't seen the original one as much as the other ones.
Dude, okay,
Why
first off,
did
first
you
off,
not
I
love
lost the
Duncan?
side. I can get it back. I can get it back.
Get it back.
Okay, first off, Corey Feldman is Donatello. Come on now. Okay, not only that.
The second one is my favorite.
TURTLE power?
Hey, Raph.
TURTLE power? Out to a movie.
That okay with you? Yeah.
Cricket?
Stop it to me, baby.
You gotta know what a crumpet is to play cricket.
I mean, it's
God, I can't wait till we get there. We've got to
So,
Okay, so
the
this is
secret
what we're
of
gonna
the
do.
ooze is the reason why that is under the first one. Go ninja, go ninja,
Dude, Vanilla
go,
Ice?
go ninja. It can't be over the original.
No.
Dude, Super Shredder.
No,
Dash?
I'm good.
Okay, so this is
Dude.
what we're gonna have to do now that we've opened Pandora's box here. I feel like we're gonna have to do like a commentary for either the original one or Secret of the Ooze.
And we should do both.
Yeah, I'm down to do both.
Yeah.
Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah, exactly. That would be fun.
I'll do it.
Well, yeah. So that's the first installment of I don't even know what you best comic book movies ever, according to us guys.
Us guys.
So I guess now the big one that we've all been waiting for. So I
big one.
wanted to like talk about like what was going to come out this year, most anticipated movies, whatever. But I knew when it was going to be in the Infinity War. Like I knew it was going to be the same thing for all of us. I was like,
Wrong.
Black Panther 5 times.
okay. Black Panther and Infinity War was going to be in all of our lists, I think.
Actually, A Wrinkle in Time looks really good. It's a
Man,
childhood
shut
story.
up.
Actually,
You a
Sherlock,
lie.
I'd never heard of it.
Sherlock Gnomes.
Dude,
I wanna see
Oprah's
I'll
in it, man.
pass on that.
Actually, August 17th, White Boy Rick is coming out.
Really?
I think you
That's
should
the
check it.
Get Out sequel, I heard.
Is it? I mean, I'm down.
I've never heard of
It's
it.
the other side.
I see it on this list, and I was like, either that or Mamma Mia.
I don't know, man. Crazy Rich Asians does sound
Dude, we have a
kind
new
of good.
Purge coming out this year.
All those
Do
sound
what?
very
New Purge.
offensive.
The
I
Island.
think Purge are fun.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
there's
they're
it's on
Anarchy was good.
it's on an island.
Well, no,
So it's
the
PUBG.
Oh, it's on Manhattan. Like they shut off Manhattan.
Okay.
Well, here's my thing. The second one was like the Punisher movie that we didn't know we
Anarchy?
were getting.
that
Yeah,
the
the
second one?
The Purge, Anarchy.
I haven't
And it was
seen any of the
election year.
purges because it just seems too realistic.
Dude, the second one is pretty good.
I think the second one was the one that actually completely won.
That's not true. I saw the Rick and Morty purge.
oh
I did
yeah,
too.
I've actually
Dude,
seen
yeah.
Purging, Morty.
Yeah.
We're purging.
Yeah, I don't watch
It's like that.
movie.
It's like that weird planet with like cat people on it or
Yeah.
something like that. So, so like you knew that ultimately it would be us talking about all the same movies like for our top 5. So I thought let's make it interesting, make it a little bit like a game, I guess.
There you go.
I don't know.
I
But
like
so we're gonna do this like a fantasy football draft, and so we've
Fantasy
already
movie draft.
yeah, this is going to be fantasy movie draft. Yeah, exactly.
2018.
And we've all already picked our spots, and we are going to draft each movie.
Paddington.
We're going to draft.
No.
What do you say? We should do 4.
I think maybe 4 is
And a
probably
wild
doesn't-
card.
Well,
I mean, because how many quality ones will there be if we do 5?
That's true.
I feel like that's kind of the point. I want people to pick stuff that they're
I have a
not
bunch
sure.
that you guys
Clock
probably
on
will
the
not pick.
walls.
I will say that. So maybe 5.
Darkest Mind.
We'll do 4. We'll do 4.
Okay, we're doing 4.
We'll-
That changes some
We'll
things.
do 4.
Ooh,
We'll
the
do
Nun?
4 movies, and I know it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of a long way out, but at the end of 2018, once all these movies have come out and reviews have been posted and everything like that, we'll go. We'll take like a cumulative score. I had a hard time with that word, cumulative score of Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, and Cinema Score, and then whoever ends up with the highest number wins.
What do we win?
I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a wrestling belt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think this.
The Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on down.
Exactly.
I should have.
TMNT2, Kevin Nash, you get WWE meeting
Dude,
comic books. It's like
In the
perfect world.
original TMNT.
you think you could crunch a little louder?
Rasa. Woo!
Dude, you are screaming in the mic.
But
Scream.
man, it was filmed.
Suck it to me, baby.
Who's first? Who had number
I
one?
had number 1.
Eric.
Dude, just take Black Panther so they can't get it.
Damn,
Wow, that'd be the most white thing possible to do.
Dude, talking about Get Out, man.
dude, for real.
Dude, that would be Get Out too.
The white
Actually,
guy wants that
I don't
movie.
have Black Panther on my list at all.
Dude,
I
what?
have Paddington.
I'm
Two
questioning-
Circle-
There you go. There you
I'm
go.
that
questioning
5
your
times.
blackness right now. I really am. I'm questioning it right
Paddington
now.
and Peter Rabbit.
So yeah, we're gonna do 4 movies, and once a movie's picked, it's off the list. So yeah, we'll
Then
go ahead.
I'll throw some alternates on here.
We'll
then.
go ahead and jump into it. Eric, if you want to lead us off, well, you got the number one. You got the number 1 pick, right?
Number 1 pick.
Yeah, he's number 1, man.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I get
you.
2 in a row though.
You do get 2 in a row.
You get
'cause
Are we
It's-
snake drafting?
It's,
Snake
it's
drafting.
Serpentine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
With
How
the
do you get
first
2 in a row?
pick of the 2018.
Oh,
So
okay.
he goes last, and then he'll go first the next go round.
Oh.
Man, this is reminding me of NFL so much. I love it.
Do what?
This is reminding me of the NFL so much, and I love it. I'm an NFL.
Dude, I am the worst at fantasy, so maybe I'll be good
Oh,
at this.
God, I love this. With the first pick of the 2018 HeroShot Media draft,
Come on, man. Don't
Eric will select Saquon Barkley.
There you go.
Hey, Aaron.
I'm just gonna pick actual players. Yeah, Infinity War. I mean, come on.
Dude,
Like,
I'm
yeah.
not
Like I
even-
said before the podcast, I don't think it'll be close to the highest rated film of the year. We're gonna have some indies popping in there,
Yeah.
but people are gonna
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
gonna
enough.
be-
See, this
the
doesn't
payoff.
have like the Oscar like
Yeah, stuff we won't
darlings.
even know until the end of next year. Honestly,
I mean,
Hand me
there's
a-
a
hand me a
couple I
pencil,
see on
G.
here that might wind up
Hand me
being
a pencil.
Oscar. There's a couple I see on here who could
Venom?
possibly be Oscar darlings, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's
Dude,
not a lot.
I mean,
There's
when
not
you've
many.
got Pacific Rim Uprising, like
you know it's gonna be a good year.
dude,
Dude,
best
giant robot.
best
the first
female
Pacific Rim is
supporting.
awful.
I don't hate it. I think the more I've watched it, I've realized like, why didn't y'all just make Evangelion the movie? Because that's totally what y'all were.
Oh, hey,
trying
do
to
y'all know what the Meg is?
No, I
The-
was wondering
the-
why
I
I was
highlighted
wondering
that.
why you
Dude,
highlighted it.
It's
Oh, the Meg.
The
Oh,
Meg
it's a shark movie, isn't it?
is
Megalodon or something?
what's that guy's name from Fast and Furious? The bald guy,
Vin
Jason
Diesel?
Statham.
Paul Walker.
Jason Statham versus a megalodon.
Yeah, you know
Shark.
it's based on the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that one out of there.
I want to see the trailer for that. Now.
Glad that one was
Yeah,
highlighted.
no,
for me.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
All right, who's 2?
They've been trying to make that.
I
movie
am
for
too.
forever.
I'm gonna write this down.
Does Paul Walker play like shark food in it?
Dude, too soon, man. Too soon, bro.
It's
No,
not too soon.
no, dude, it's been
too
2
soon.
years.
No,
It's
it's
been 2
still
years.
too soon.
We've
Actually,
had-
I think it's been more
We've
than
had a
2
full
years.
Fast and Furious movie. It's fine.
No, I think we've actually had like.
With
I think we've had 2 since then.
No, he's. I mean,
he was
fully
in the
been our
7th
one.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's been. Yeah.
We've had creepy CG Paul Walker. So.
When
and then we've had
I
no
see
Paul Walker.
you.
That was his
Creepy
brother,
CG
wasn't it?
Patrick Stewart and
Actually, 2 of his brothers.
X-Men
Oh,
Origins
yeah.
Wolverine.
That was but yeah, I'm going Infinity War. I mean,
Infinity War.
it's the
All right.
payoff.
Didn't he die in a car accident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, mangled. It was bad.
Oh,
Picks.
Very
Are
ironically,
you serious?
being fast and furious. Yeah, that's right. I said it.
Donnie.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble with my mic. Mine's the one that's buzzing.
Oh. What was your
You're
second pick,
sabotaging your own
Dexter?
podcast?
Trying to fix it.
He's gonna pick Black Panther.
You picked Black Panther.
With the
Wow.
second.
this pencil.
With the second round.
I mean, how could you not? Like,
I would
all right,
pull a Joker.
before he goes.
Honestly, like I would pick.
I would pick Black
If we're
Panther.
going off of dollars and
cents.
I mean, every black person is going to see Black Panther.
Okay, first off,
They're
there's
letting,
Yeah, but we
they're
got
letting,
reviews.
they're
I'll
letting
be
people
open
out
to-
of prison.
well, no. Here's the thing. There were people on what was it? Planet Extraordinary Journey of a Black Nerd.
Mm-hmm.
There was a post where someone asked if they would be a bad parent if they took their kids out of
Yeah, I
school to
saw
go
that.
see it, and everybody was just like, "Dude, do it." So yes, okay. First off, it's gonna look like Coming to America.
Oh,
The opening scene where dude's like, "She's your queen to me." Like it's gonna look like that. Everybody's gonna be the
Can we
pageantry.
just get a loop of that in the video?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, it is going to be a thing.
Showing up in dashikis.
Dude, I'm showing up. I'm going to show up in my
offering plate.
dashiki.
I don't know one.
My.
You're just gonna.
I'm gonna have like Malcolm X hats I'm
passing
passing out for everybody.
Wait, can we bring back cross colors?
But sorry, I ruined your Black Panther party.
I can actually
yes.
see there's going to
Yes.
be a meme of that. If that movie turns, if that
If
movie
it's
is
a
less than
turd,
stellar,
dude,
somebody's
yeah.
going to make a meme of that.
Like-
Somebody's going to do it. But yes, go.
That movie has a chance to
So
actually.
what do you choose,
be the
Donald?
highest
I-
grossing non-Avengers Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Easily.
It stands
I-
a chance.
Dude, I'm sorry, guys. It's getting really annoying in the headphones. So
Dude, will this one pick you up?
Yeah, do you
that's
wanna,
what I was gonna try and just shut it off.
I gotta be home in like 10 minutes. It's my bedtime.
It's not his bedtime. He's just trying to smash.
Smash.
Yeah.
Rootin' tootin'.
I mean, I'm not. I don't blame
I
you.
don't know. I'm still getting it from somewhere.
Where are you getting it from, Donald?
I don't know. But with the, I don't know. Man, it's really getting bad. That's it's throwing me off. I'm gonna pick with the second round.
Have you played
with,
Jumanji lately?
with the second,
First round, second pick.
with the first round, second pick of the 2018 movie draft. Duncan
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
selects Incredibles 2.
No way.
See, yeah, it's a Pixar
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
It's a
Are
sequel.
you not picking it?
Perfect.
Oh, actually, that might
Perfect
be a gainer because you can take your kids to that.
Yeah, that is technically. I mean, that will make some money. And well, the thing is, it's not even the kids; it's the adults.
We're doing
It's the
reviews,
adults
right?
who saw.
Did we go to doing money?
No, we're not doing
Reviews.
money.
Okay.
No, we're doing reviews.
Okay. Yeah, I think Incredibles 2 will be
Based
one of
off-
the highest.
Oh yeah, easy.
If it's like Coco. Oof.
Who was that?
You,
That would be me.
you know what they're gonna say about Black Panther?
You already know what I'm picking.
Is they're gonna say like Luke Cage, it's too black.
Oh, okay. First off.
I don't think it will.
But no,
I
here's
think they learn. from
here's the
that.
thing. I'm gonna tell you what. If anything, it won't
Don't kill Cottonmouth early.
It won't be. If anything, it won't be black enough.
People will be like, we need more claw.
It was like, why is Bilbo in there?
Why is Bilbo and Gollum hanging out with a bunch of black people? Jeez.
The two
What-
Tolkien white guys.
Look, hanging out with one of the blackest women in the history of Hollywood, Lupita Nyong'o. Like, like, what's that all about?
I love her.
Lupita.
Yeah, dude, she's awesome, but man, dude, I watched her get her behind whipped in that what was it, 12 Years a Slave, man.
Dude,
and
that
I
was a
I
really
always
good
feel
movie.
I always feel bad for that.
I don't watch those movies for that reason.
But no, dude, there's a scene where he's like they're whipping her, and you can see the meat coming off her back. I was like, ugh.
The only slave movie I watch, Django.
Django.
The D is silent.
We need a loop of that too.
Wait, you
Ernie's
gonna-
greatest hits.
There you go, man. You gonna love sleeping in the big house?
So,
But no,
So-
Black Panther.
Black Panther?
Black Panther is the first round, third pick. That's right, he was third. I want to
Third.
point that out. He was third. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Not back of the bus
I
yet.
got Don Cheadle and Black Panther in the movie, so okay.
Dude, I was gonna say Black Panther's in his movie too.
Yeah, it is true. It is true.
And you got Black Dwarf, but his name's different, so you
Yeah.
know,
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, what is he?
Cole Obsidian.
He's Cole Obsidian now, which I'm just like, dude, just call him Black Dwarf. Jesus Christ.
All right. Billiam.
Oh yeah, me. So with my pick, I'm gonna go with Paddington 2.
Oh, you're for real going with Paddington?
No,
too.
not at all.
Oh, okay. I was like
Watch that be the highest rated movie of the year.
dude.
I'm actually gonna go with Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Oh, look at you.
Nice pick.
They've been hungry for the Potter.
They have been. From what I heard, though,
Barnes and Noble sales were down
I'm
this
so
year,
excited to
like
get both the
10%
ones I
because there was no Harry Potter book.
I believe it.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't even go again for a minute.
Yeah, you don't go for a minute. You gotta get ready because after my 2, you go again.
Okay.
All right. So with the 5th pick, I'm going Ralph Breaks the Internet. Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Dude.
Good choice.
I didn't even see that on here.
With my second pick.
Hang on. It's still it's my.
No, I'm ready for my second pick.
With my second pick, Ready Player One.
I just wrote 2 next to that. All right, I'm not upset.
You think that?
It's
I
cool.
feel like that movie's gonna.
I think it's good.
I think it's gonna be a nostalgia wank. I
do
really
too.
do. I think it's just gonna be a nostalgia.
Audience is
wank.
gonna be high. I think critic is gonna be low.
Yeah.
I think that's how
It'll
It'll
be
even out.
it'll be like
Yeah.
Justice. It'll be like Justice League. Yeah, the critics will.
I was between that and that. So
I'm gonna go with the easy one. This is pretty much like the Black Panther pick. I'm gonna go with Deadpool 2.
There you go.
I was between that and Ready Player One, but I was like, well,
I picked Ready Player 1 over Deadpool 2.
I did too. Naturally, obviously, I picked.
Yeah.
But I just think that Ready Player One's gonna have a bigger audience, like a bigger grab.
Yeah,
than
larger
For sure.
grab.
Yeah.
So Ernie,
Ernie, yeah, it's back
Oh
to you,
yeah, it's
bud.
back to me again. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and take another one off the table. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, man.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm gonna call it. This movie's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit AF.
Did you guys all have Ant-Man on your list, by the way, for your top 60?
yes,
I did.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I think I did.
I
think
did
I'm
not.
almost
It's so
positive.
underrated. It's so looked over.
It's a good
for a
movie.
Yeah,
it's a great
fun.
movie. I mean,
You know,
It's
probably.
a Thor Ragnarok.
I feel like, I don't know, for me personally, Doctor Strange is one that I feel like.
I had that really high.
It kind
I
of
had
came and
20.
went and forgot.
That was like top 10.
yeah, you had it
I
high.
thought Doctor Strange was great.
I did too. I had number
Man,
20.
that
I actually thought Doctor Strange was good. I don't even want to make any jokes. Dormammu.
Dormammu's one
Who?
of the best
Dude,
Marvel
Dormammu's
villains.
lit.
I didn't like Mordo though.
I thought Mordo was fine.
think we got more time.
I wanted him to be.
It's back to me, right?
White.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what. Because to be fair, in the
I missed
comics,
it. I didn't hear what he said.
He said, I said I wanted Mordo to be, and he said, what, white?
Well, no, the thing is, Mordo in the comics is
They
such
gave
a.
you the ancient
He's a
one.
one-dimensional villain. Like he is literally just like a one-dimensional, one-note. He's a boring villain in the comics, and I felt like they actually gave Mordo
He had a good story.
something to do. They actually gave him something more to be than just like a
Black
random
Manta.
dude.
Well, the,
yeah.
well, the
Yes.
after credit scene with Mordo is, I was like,
Yeah, they do pretty good build up.
Yeah,
But
they
they still
do.
kind of
Yeah.
They leave you wanting more out of them, which is awesome.
all right, so Donnie,
It's back to me.
yeah,
Let's see here. I'm gonna go with my second pick.
Is it not Ernie?
Yeah,
No. I already. I
He
took
just-
mine.
He just went.
I took-
Ant-Man
I
and
took-
the
sorry,
Wasp.
okay.
Yeah, I took Ant-Man.
I
and the
totally
Wasp.
just. Okay.
It's okay.
God, you were waiting on that white joke.
Jeez.
I was trying to shove it in there, like just. as
Dude,
fast
get
as
it.
possible.
Well, you had to get it in there quick, man.
Yeah.
You had to catch it before you said something.
With my second pick, I'm just gonna. I guess I have to at this point. Solo.
Solo.
Wow.
A Star Wars story.
That's
you
a
have to say
really
the whole
high
thing.
gamble for you.
Second round.
That is, you have to say the whole thing.
No,
say
the whole
So,
thing.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
There
Yeah,
you go.
no, I know. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just joking.
All right, so now you get to.
I get two.
Yeah.
For the highest rated.
So that's the thing is like I'm kind of.
Oh, I should have took Pacific Rim. Yeesh.
Ugh.
Just kidding.
Hey, at least you didn't pick Ocean's 8.
I'm actually gonna say.
I'm actually.
What's wrong with Ocean's
I'm
8?
actually looking
just-
forward to it.
It just looks like
Why? Because of the
Ocean's.
misogyny in your heart?
No, it just looks like a remake of Ocean's 11, even though it's not.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be good.
It'll be good, but I think it'll just be like more Ocean's 11.
Oh, I know what I should have picked.
You're
Yeesh.
gonna put it on mute.
My first pick, I'm gonna go with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Ah, yes. Yes,
I think
actually,
that's gonna be a huge December surprise, even though it's a Spider-Man movie.
it was a bittersweet yes, I want to point out, because I was going to pick that one too.
Yeah, of course you are. I was in there for that one.
Dude, Miles Morales in a movie? What?
Who's
Come on
Miles?
And I'm actually gonna go with A Wrinkle in Time. I think that'll get high reviews. I don't think it's gonna
Oh.
make as much as people want it to.
Where are we looking at? on
But
that?
that cast is actually pretty stellar. It's got a really strong
Wrinkle-
female cast, which is important. Like,
What is?
A Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah, I think that movie's gonna suck. It has
think
all those
It
comedians.
does not
fine.
look good.
It looks awful.
I think it's gonna. Critics are gonna love it.
And that kale,
It's
No,
like
I-
Oprah.
I think
People
you're right
love
about
Oprah
that.
in movies.
they do.
Like it's
Purple?
insane.
He
Yeah.
told Harpo to beat me. Never seen that either.
Oh, dude.
She's been big on her Weight Watchers
She got big
commercials.
on Weight Watchers?
No. She's like
She's
back,
doing that?
like her commercials and stuff. Like she's on TV again.
Oh, she must have ran out of.
Well, no, she's making that
own.
tour so she can get
Yeah.
that face out there so people will
Yeah.
be paying attention.
She's already a billionaire.
That's true. She don't need no money.
All right.
But-
So what's your next one?
We're doing 4 about. Sorry.
We're due 4.
4? Okay.
So this is your last pick.
No, I did.
No,
I
he
did
did. He did two. He
Oh
did
yeah,
two.
Wrinkle in Time.
I should
Sorry.
have just
So you-
yelled something.
So you got 3 now.
I got
right?
3, yeah.
Okay.
So we're back to you.
Back to me? Oh, gosh. I'm going to go with... Oh. You know what? I'm going to go with Untitled Cloverfield movie.
Wow.
It's like taking like 4 running backs.
That's like taking Stephen Hauschka.
Steven?
Did we already take Pacific Rim
No.
off the table?
No.
Okay.
It's still on there.
No, this is probably. Hopefully, it stays on the table.
Oh,
Yeah, let's say it's
So do a lot of these.
Mulan's still out there.
it
I think
is
it's
that
gonna be
is
good.
Dude, that was actually the one that I was thinking about
Mulan's
taking.
gonna make a stupid amount of money.
it will that will make
The
a
Asian
lot of
market's
money.
gonna love it.
Beauty and the Beast killed it.
Wow.
Ratings, money wise, it was the highest grossing of 2017. It was like half a
Have they
billion.
announced? Is Chris Rock gonna do? It was Chris Rock, right? Is he gonna?
No,
do
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Sorry.
Mushu.
Mushu.
I don't think
I
so.
don't
Actually,
know.
I think it's Kevin Hart.
That's gonna happen.
That wouldn't
Watch
surprise
tomorrow,
me
That's gonna
either.
happen. Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me
That's
either.
definitely
Wouldn't surprise
happening.
me either.
Will Smith being the genie's kind of cool. I'm down with that.
I'll take it. I'm not. I will pretend to be mad about it.
Are they redoing Aladdin?
Yeah.
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 They're
they
redoing
are.
Aladdin as
They
well.
Live
were-
action?
Yeah.
Will Smith's
Yeah,
the
right
genie.
now.
And Lion
They
King.
originally cast a white guy as Aladdin, and
Yeah.
they got a lot of flack. So now they got
People
an Indian.
lit that whole
Why?
studio up. Well, I mean, he does technically turn white halfway through the movie when he becomes Prince Ali, mighty as he, Ali Ababwa.
It's still kind of Middle Eastern sounding, Ali.
Dude, Will, you're too much. Wait, which one did you? What was one of the ones you took?
What was that?
Did you take the Cloverfield?
What was
Yeah.
that movie? It was set in that area too. It was Gods of Egypt or something.
Oh,
Was that it?
oh
with
God, that
Gerard
what's
Butler
called
was
Gods
on
of
that one,
Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gods of Egypt.
That movie was awful.
People lost their minds.
And you know what's funny about that, dude? The director of that movie is Egyptian.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy. He's the guy who directed like.
He had no say so in that kind of thing.
No, he didn't.
yeah.
He did?
No, he
Well,
really
not if
didn't.
he knows a bunch of white folks.
So wait, is it whose goes it now? Is it my go?
To you.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it because you know what? Why not? I'm gonna take Aquaman.
Aqua Bro.
I'm gonna take Aqua Bro because I think this is gonna be the movie that's actually gonna bring the DCEU back into the fold.
Because Jason Momoa is going to be shirtless for 2 straight
Dude,
hours.
women are okay. First off, the women are going to be pouring in. There will not be a dry panty in the house. I go ahead and call it right
Me
now.
Oh wow.
And I will. And I'm not gonna lie.
As
I'm not
good as
gonna lie.
Aquaman, because the thirst is going to be
Dude,
out
there's
there.
gonna be some thirsty women in that theater. And there'll be some thirsty dudes too. I'm
What's
gonna
up?
tell you.
Did you see? I only saw the headline. Something about people being upset that he's wearing jeans in the picture.
Oh Lord.
What's the issue with that?
I was upset.
Too,
thing
too many
is-
clothes on.
Are you upset he
Yeah,
had
no,
jeans
no,
on?
they want him butt naked is what they want.
They want those tight scales pants on.
Yeah, that's what they want. Well, and not only that, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, but I mean, I think that because Wonder Woman, everyone kind of trashed on Wonder Woman before it came out, and I don't think Wonder Woman's the greatest movie. I think it has more than its fair share of problems, but it's still a fun movie, and that movie was better than anything they had put out in the DCEU to date. I mean, better than
Oh, because she's a woman, you have to date her?
anyway. I mean, look, if I could pull a woman like Gal Gadot, yeah, I would be lit.
Maybe good. You haven't met her yet.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't know, man. She might.
married.
I'm married, so I mean, I'm off the table. But
Then you could disappoint Gal Gadot.
I could disappoint her.
Yeah.
I could, and you know what? I think that would actually be better. Sorry, Gal.
Ernie, we're meant for each other.
No, I'm sorry.
Do the whole cast.
I know.
Dude,
I know you. I know
Imagine
you're
having
not.
that on video, like turning her down, like, no.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, it
sorry.
made it even better by the fact she's the highest grossing actress of 2017. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with my next pick. 'Cause I guess we're doing the snake thing, right?
No, you said Aquaman.
I said Aquaman.
No, it's Will.
Oh, it's oh yeah.
You're just going to skip me and Garrett. That's cool.
Oh, I mean that's fine. That's fine.
You're-
Oh wait.
You're gonna be up here in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're turning down Gal, skipping
That's
us.
a cool man over here.
Hey, look, you gotta do what you gotta do.
With my third pick, I'm going to go with Halloween 2018. 2018.
That got pushed back. Is that still 2018?
Yeah, I think it still is. I think it just got pushed
Let's
back further into 2018.
Okay.
Halloween
I thought it was supposed to come out like October of 2018, but then it got pushed back to 2019.
Okay, first I forgot it was even coming out.
No, it's still October.
Danny McBride is
2019.
working on it, right?
Yeah, Danny McBride.
That's awesome.
I think that him and Seth Rogen, they've been branching out.
Yeah, Seth Rogen does things that he did that movie where they kill Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
That it was coming to the theaters, and then
went to Netflix.
and then it went to Netflix the same day.
Well, no, not. Well,
I think
not,
the FBI or CIA was like, "Nah, bro, you can't."
well, not even just that, but you know, he technically is over Preacher. He's over Preacher, and he's also
The
over
Boys.
He's
gonna be
also
doing
over The
Invincible,
Boys
too, which is
Yeah.
gonna, oh my god, I love Invincible.
So I mean, he's branching out. He's doing stuff that's outside of his quote unquote wheelhouse.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to see. I like seeing like when
I'm
Robin
scared
Williams.
to see The Boys
Dude, okay, first off,
because I think he's gonna keep it funky.
if he leaves that rape scene in there, I might have a hard time watching that. Because The Boys is rough.
When the girl wants to join the Seven.
Yes.
See, that's a weird thing because, like, if you read that, that's elective. You can always choose not to join the group.
She could have chose not to.
But you know what it is? It's kind of like the
Stream
thing
isn't
with the.
It isn't working.
Yeah, the stream's down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yeah, the stream.
Are we not live?
Yeah, we are not live.
Are we recording?
We're still recording, but we
Yeah.
are not. The stream is down for some reason.
YouTube
Oh.
was like, you guys suck.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
So the thing with on the Boys, it's kind of like.
Has anybody here read The Boys, by the way?
No.
All right,
Okay.
so do you know the thing?
It's in the
with,
first issue.
Hey,
It's literally
G,
the first.
Can you do me a favor? Can
What's
you make
it-
sure that's
what's it
still
about?
going?
All right,
It's
what's the elevator pitch?
You can pick
The
it up.
elevator
That's
pitch
fine.
is you have this cynical. Okay, so it's written by Garth
Yeah.
Ennis, same guy who did Welcome Back, Frank, all the Punisher books, and Preacher. So you're already in the mindset for cynical. So it's this superhero group called the Seven. They're basically the Justice League,
Okay.
but they're and to the public they look like the people we kind of expect them to be in the comics.
Okay, yeah.
But in the
We are live?
Now we're back. Yeah.
oh,
yeah.
so it just went down for a minute.
It just was down for a little bit. Sorry, guys. I don't know what all you guys didn't catch, but no. Let's just keep going. Yeah, it's fine.
But no, what happens is
Look at my next pick.
there's also another group who kind of goes after superhero, like kind of keep them in check.
I got
Gotcha.
two.
And
Simon Pegg is one of them.
I mean,
The
there's a
Boys?
dude that actually.
So is this a
No, there's a character.
there's a dude
that
who
was
looks.
he was like he was drawn to look
Yeah.
like just like
Who-
Simon.
who-
I don't think it's gonna do well.
That was.
Is it old?
That was Image, I think.
Image?
Like,
Okay.
was that
Image
Image?
is great.
No,
Well,
Dynamite did The Boys.
That was it. Yeah, okay. It was
It
Dynamite
was
Comics.
very low. It
You
was.
guys have
How
trades
long
of
ago
these?
was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very-
It's fully
It's a
collected.
very
Okay, cool.
inappropriate book, graphic, disgusting, and then the scene. It's
Dude, they basically.
bribe, sexual assault, blackmail. It's kind of like what Roger Ailes was doing and Bill O'Reilly, all those guys. It's like if you want
Yeah.
to, or Matt Lauer to that point, you want to be on the show, you want to be a star, take care of me.
Yeah.
And
Kiss-
so basically, like the
Kiss the D.
the scene that's going to be in question. If you want to join the Seven, if you want to be in the Justice League,
Yeah.
hit your knees.
Yeah,
And
basically.
she's like, "No, are you serious?" And like, I had to reread it like 3 times because she's in the bathroom after that scene. They don't show it, thank goodness. But she's
Yeah.
got like mascara running. She's crying. I was like, "Well, did she do it, or is she crying because she's not going to join the league?" No, she joined the league. And
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, that's rough."
I think because there's a little bit more graphic when they show her face.
Yeah, and
Like
then
it's more obvious that she went with it.
This
And
is
then
really
there's a
interesting.
Wonder
Yeah.
Woman lady that's already in the group, and she's like a drunk because obviously she's had to go through this already.
Yeah.
And she does not want to befriend her. She's like, deal with it on your own.
How did
like
we
I
get on the boys?
Oh, because we were talking about
Sorry,
Seth Rogen.
yeah.
Seth Rogen's doing
Oh.
Halloween.
Seth Rogen,
Or
or
Danny
it was
McBride.
Danny
Danny
McBride,
McBride.
and it went to Seth Rogen.
Okay, okay.
And then it went to the
Yeah.
thing.
Transitive property.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, very.
Rabbit
I was just curious.
We went down.
G Daddy, you're next, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Roger.
Mulan,
Mulan. All right.
and then my next one's gonna be Strangers Pray at Night.
Is that?
That's 4.
Man,
That's
awesome
4 for
trailer.
you.
Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah.
It's good.
The first one was so good.
Yeah, it really is.
So with
You know
my
they didn't tell the time.
4th.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. It was gonna be a dumb little fun fact.
Oh, I like dumb fun facts.
You
Alright,
guys
so
look
dumb
very
fun
old.
fact about the first Strangers, they wouldn't tell Liv Tyler when they were filming certain scenes, like when they added on, so they'd be like, hey, just go in this house and like act like you would be going to bed or something, and they wouldn't tell her where the people were going to be coming in the house. So her being scared in that movie a lot of the time is her being scared.
I don't know if you remember when we did the Halloween episode, me and you. That was on my list, dude. I freaking love that movie. It's one of the scariest movies.
It's cool.
It's like kind of underrated. Like I feel like it's kind of under the radar, but dude, that movie, that scene where she's like smoking in the kitchen and you see him come in behind her, dude, that's still freaks
all
me
like
out.
real stuff to her. Yeah,
That
for
freaks me
such like
out.
a basic Halloween movie idea, it's really cool.
Fun fact. Bad Boys 2, which you guys probably already know, when they sent that boy to the door to take Martin's daughter on a date, he didn't know what was going to happen. He just went to the door, and so he's like waving a pistol.
Dude, Alien. With Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
When she's getting away on the ship. Mm-hmm. And, the music is kind of going down low, and she's, like, stripped down to her, like, her undies and everything, and she's getting ready to get in the life pod and, go in cryo sleep or whatever. When the alien reaches out and almost grabs her, she didn't know that was coming.
Dude, yeah.
Like, they didn't tell her that was coming.
Like in The Sandlot, dude, they didn't know if it was a dog or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Dude, they didn't tell because they wanted to. Well, because and even
James Earl Jones.
Well, no,
I gotta tell you something too. It's not butter.
No,
It's actually not butter.
Well, no.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there you
It was
go.
awful.
See?
I can't believe it's not butter.
With Fabio?
It's awful. Sorry.
Well, even look at it.
With my fourth and final pick,
He's like, oh,
I'm going to
man.
go with Mary Poppins Returns.
Mary Poppins.
Returns.
Just
Never
a
seen the original Mary Poppins.
Are you
Are you
serious?
American?
Never,
Even though it's in
I
British.
I mean, it's technically British. And the only thing American
Have you
about that
seen-
movie is Dick Van Dyke.
have you seen Saving Mr. Banks? That movie about Mary Poppins? I actually really like that movie. It makes me think maybe I should watch it.
Yeah.
I just, dude. Same reason why I haven't seen any of the Blades. I don't know.
Oh man, it's like you watch a movie about a movie. You should watch it.
I know a man with a wooden leg named Smith. What's the name of the other leg?
I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, my lord.
It's from that movie. It's from Mary Poppins. I've seen it.
I haven't seen it in forever. I will say
I
that.
think I got a solid team here.
Feed the Birds. What do you got? Fat Birds.
Oh, my God.
Will. All right, that's 4 for you, right, Will?
Yep.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
It would be...
Go to Ernie.
Me. So, okay. For me, I'm actually going to go ahead and... this one I'm just taking because it's the dark horse pick and I know nobody else will pick it. And that's going to be Alita.
I knew that one you were going to
Battle Angel. I'm going to take it. Because I am positive that movie is actually better. The reactions to the movie have been kind of weird. Most people have been focusing on like the big eyes, but I think when people actually see it, it'll work out.
Some thing I'm subscribed to. Some weird guy on YouTube did like a review of that movie.
Well, no. I did
Of what movie?
I did.
Alita. I didn't even know what it was about until
Oh.
you said it. It's the only place I've ever seen it.
Well, no. The thing is, Battle Angel. James Cameron's been trying to make. He was trying to make that movie a thing for like decades, like over 15 years, and because he's so wrapped up in Avatar, he wasn't able to do it. And he said he couldn't make the movie until the technology was right. Well, now the technology is right, but people have been freaking
Just
out
right.
because the Alita she's all CG, and she has huge eyes. That's what people have been freaking out about.
I have huge eyes. I hope people don't freak out about that.
I have small ones.
Me too. What's this?
You know what they say about your eye size? I know.
I-
Affects
you were-
the size of
is
your
that a
contacts.
question? All right, is it my turn?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
All right, I guess with my last pick, this is tough. I'm gonna go because Jurassic World is still on there.
Yeah.
It's still on the table, man.
I think I'm gonna go with Venom.
There you go. Venom actually might surprise people.
I don't think it will.
Yeah. It's going to surprise us
Okay,
how bad it
G
is.
Daddy.
I don't think.
I'm skeptical.
Dude,
I was gonna pick
You wanna fight?
the 1517 to Paris because I was like, ooh, that sounds like an Oscar movie.
Which one?
The 1517 to Paris on Friday, February 9th,
you would.
but I didn't.
I think the Oscar movie is going to be Boy Erased, Midnight Sun.
You know, Mowgli is Andy Serkis's
Yeah.
Jungle Book.
I almost picked that one.
I feel like
Dude,
that one-
wait.
There's the Grinch movie you didn't highlight.
That's with old Cumberbatch.
What are we at right now?
Are we missing a movie?
I am thinking we're missing a movie.
What is it?
We might have to do this thing
Should I
all
pick
over
it?
again.
You should. He's got the last pick, so if it's on there still, he can have
My
it.
Mr. Irrelevant pick.
Oh no, never mind. I was wrong. I thought Lion King came out next year.
Nah, it's
2019.
It
Okay.
should. They'll be done probably by like the spring.
My bad. I was wrong.
We're getting Mulan, bro. And I've got it.
Yeah, it's all
Did we do
yours,
Lion King or Aladdin first? I'll have to look that up.
dude. When we're watching
Aladdin.
Mulan
Like, they're both
together,
in-
I'm gonna like
Aladdin
nudge you and
came
be
out
like,
first. It came out before
I'm
Lion
like-
King.
No, but are we getting live action Aladdin before?
Yeah,
Or
most
live
likely.
I think
action
my
Lion
first
King?
two will be
Yeah.
There, whatever that is.
All right, Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant, that pick, this is kind of my dark horse, A Quiet Place, with John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
Oh,
Very good married couple.
I like
They
Emily
are.
That
Blunt.
trailer's incredible. The idea is pretty cool. Still have really no idea what's going on except what you see on the surface of the trailer.
Everybody picked their Oscar winner. I'm picking the 15-17 to Paris.
I'm picking Mission Impossible 6.
As your Oscar winner?
No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
The Happy Time
I'm
Murders.
I'm picking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Barbie movie. No,
I feel like they got pushed back or something because what's her name was doing it. And
dude,
everyone hates her.
have you seen that Slender Man trailer?
I haven't watched it.
No.
Dude, it's not good.
Dude, the Truth or Dare one's kind of creepy.
Slender Man actually has a real world murder, or at least a
I know.
stabbing.
I watched a documentary on
I mean,
it. It's
didn't kids
crazy.
like kill their friend or something?
Dude, nobody picked Rampage.
Did she
What's wrong with
die?
y'all?
I know they like
Does it
stabbed
make
their friend.
garbage?
Oh, maybe she's not.
It'd be
dead.
fun.
She could be
I didn't
dead.
watch the documentary.
I think she's probably. Is she dead?
I don't remember if she died or not.
Maybe, so I won't watch
The Slender
stuff like
Man made us do
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Mamma Mia. Here we go again for my Oscar because that's Oscar.
That could
bait.
musical or comedy.
Yeah, that's
What other
Oscar
comedies
bait,
are coming
easy.
out? It's got
Dude,
Meryl Streep.
musicals are...
Teen Titans Go for the Oscar
You put Meryl Streep in your
with
movie, you got an
3-6
Oscar.
Mafia.
Oh yeah,
music.
easy. No, it looked like there's a Scarface movie on this list. Like I was like, I didn't know they were remaking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No one asked for that.
I don't like Al Pacino Scarface.
It's
So 20, right? Yeah, we should
It's
have 20.
iffy.
When people say it's better than The Godfather, my Godfather wipes the floor of Scarface.
Woo! Man, I gotta say, I'm liking my team a lot, man. I'm gonna wipe the floor with y'all of Incredibles. I'm just saying.
Dude, my Wreck-It Ralph's going to compete with your Incredibles.
Dude, Wreck-It Ralph's probably gonna be awesome.
I don't even remember my third pick.
Your third pick was Aquaman.
Oh yeah. That's why I didn't remember.
Dude, and nobody picked Bumblebee?
No,
I almost picked that one because I feel
Dude,
like
it's
it's
a
a
new
back
direct-
to like its roots.
New director.
It's got Haley Steinfeld, my queen.
And he'll
So,
actually be a VW.
Yeah.
Willie?
Yeah,
think
they actually
people
show
have-
the picture.
I feel like people have given up on Transformers though.
Yeah.
Like the mass audience.
I like
so-
the last one.
Dude, actually, I didn't think the last one was.
I didn't think it was that bad.
That last one was trash.
Is that with
I
Anthony
didn't think it
Hopkins?
was a hot piece of garbage.
It is trash.
It's
it is
slightly
straight
better
trash.
than that, which is fine.
It is a
Do you
garbage
like
fire.
any of the Transformers movies?
No.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think
I
the
don't
first
like
one's
it.
great.
I tell you what, I do like one of the Transformers
The
movies.
LaBeouf.
I will have you know.
The animated one
1986.
with like
Transformers the movie where
who-
Optimus Prime dies. I
isn't
like that.
what isn't like Orson Welles in that movie? That's like
Yes,
the
he
last
is.
movie he ever
He's
did.
Unicron. He is Unicron. Which they somehow shoehorned into that last movie.
I like my pick.
I feel Fantastic Beasts is gonna make me
I feel like that's going to be really
strong.
Dude,
earner.
Fantastic Beast
Oh,
is
the first one sucks.
I really like the last.
Yeah, the first one is not good.
Deadpool is gonna.
Deadpool, I think, is actually going to be
Deadpool's
the
gonna
one.
get really well rated.
Did you
Oh,
like
yeah.
the Harry Potter movies?
Yeah, I did.
So you just don't like the American version? You hate America? Is that what it is?
Actually, as a matter of fact,
No Magus.
Actually, as a matter of fact,
dirty.
it's not America I hate. I hate bad movies.
Yeah.
I also don't like Johnny Depp. I think Johnny Depp is in too many things. He's he Johnny Depped all over the movie.
He's not.
As long as you like
he
Secret
was in
Window.
the first one.
I'm just.
That was like the worst
Yeah.
surprise I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's Johnny Depp. Okay.
Yeah, and then
This
he's
movie
back.
sucks.
Now you
Yeah.
get more Johnny Depp.
Oh, good.
Now you get even more Johnny Depp. You get
Oh,
Johnny
good.
Depp for a whole movie.
But he's my favorite pirate. I'm just
Those
joking.
movies are excellent.
Johnny
The first
Depp
three.
Yeah.
was good in The
First
Secret
three.
Window. After that,
That's good.
I'm not sure. Secret Window is amazing.
Edward
Edward
Scissorhands.
Scissorhands. Yeah, that one's good.
What's that?
Edward
I liked him in
It's
uh,
this thing that white people watch.
I liked him
Yeah.
in From Hell.
We're like, should we just put scissors on the white guy's hands and make him emo? We're like, sure.
And then a hairdresser. They tried to go to the barbershop and they're like, get out of here.
Doesn't he have, like hook up with a neighbor or something? Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Cuts her hair and
Well,
Interesting.
What does the loser get? Like, whoever picks the worst.
the worst. They
have
the
to watch
belt on
Thor
the
Ragnarok twice.
They gotta watch Green Lantern
I
on
kind of
the
want to
loop.
lose then.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't
dude,
mind
yeah.
watching Thor
Ragnarok was
yeah.
my favorite movie of the year, so that's fine with me.
No, actually, no. You should be forced to watch.
I will figure something out.
Justice League.
Yeah, you watch Justice League on
wasn't
repeated
all the
loop.
So I
No.
just wanted to point out nobody picked Wonder Woman. You cis male pigs
For what?
No,
for movies, top 5 movies
I
of
did.
2017.
it was in my
Garrett
honorable
did.
mentions.
Yeah.
Sarah did.
Mine was in my top 5.
Huh? I feel like he picked all the good progressive things.
Politically
yeah,
correct
politically
movies.
correct. Get Out.
Well, I mean, here's
Yeah, I
Wonder
love Get
Woman.
Out.
The Get Out was great.
Here's the
yeah.
thing, though. Wonder Woman had
Probably had
problems,
Coco
though.
in there.
No, he did.
Dude, Coco's so good.
Wonder Woman was a good movie. It's just that,
I'm
like,
in
man, the
love
CGI
with
in that
Coco.
movie was not. That was unacceptable.
And what?
Is Wonder Woman. That CGI was unacceptable for a 2017 movie.
Why you didn't like the slow mo flips?
No, that wasn't the problem. It's the part where, like,
DC
Hippolyta...
doesn't do CGI well at all.
When Hippolyta jumps off of that horse in the beginning of the movie, and how it goes from looking like her, like it actually being the actress, to being a woman that doesn't look anything like her, like, and it's a full frontal slow motion shot, and her face contorts to being like some alien creature, and like to the point my wife doesn't even notice stuff like that, and she turns just like I could feel her burning a hole in the back of my head when
Why are you in front of her?
like she was like.
Sit behind me when you watch this movie.
But
Don't sit next to me.
Remember,
It's better this way.
Remember this.
Dude, I was
Spirit.
just looking at the
Six spaces back.
I was looking at the chat. Isaac was telling he was trying to give you pointers, man. He was telling you to take Ocean's 8 with one of your picks.
I think it's gonna
I
be
think
really
loves
good.
Ocean's 11. That's one
I
of
think
his
I think
favorites.
it's gonna,
Ocean's
I think it's
8.
gonna.
I
get
like
good.
11. I
That
don't like
trailer's
12
pretty
and
balling.
13.
I like the trailer a lot for Ocean's 8. It
I
looks
like
some
Sandra
shit.
Bullock.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Sandra Bullock in
Congeniality.
anything.
Her voice is a little nasally, but I like her.
Oh,
I like Kate Blanchett. That's all I will say.
See, I say Kate Blanchett.
I like Abby Collins.
Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet of you.
And on that
I love
note,
my wife, so yeah.
we are going to come to a close of this inaugural 2018 episode of the HeroShot podcast.
I can't wait to whip you guys.
Typically, the end of each podcast, we like to go through a little segment that we call the weekly pool. We're going to skip that this week because we're kind of running out of time.
Read metal.
Read
I was
White
just going to
Knight.
say, anything, watch Riverdale because it's fantastic.
Don't.
No.
It's a teenage drama.
Dude, I loved Riverdale.
It's like Dawson's Creek with a murder mystery.
It's so good.
Watch Runaways.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
And
watch
the-
Runaways.
and the-
Oh.
Good? Where
Yeah,
I don't have Hulu.
Dude, Runaways is lit. It's lit.
Dude, if you want to give me your Hulu password, I'll watch it.
Whoa, government's about to come after you.
Uh-oh.
Copyright.
No wonder.
Disney's
Oh,
coming
no,
out.
wait.
I Brother Man number one on
you were
here.
so loud in the microphone.
Brother man number one.
No, Disney.
steal.
Disney owns Hulu now, so the mouse is
So if I'm
watching.
so progressive, was that make me like half brother man?
Yeah,
Dude.
quarter bruh.
You're like, yeah.
Is it like Justice League where Cyborg and Flash are like they're having that bro
That was an
moment?
awesome time. Yeah.
Oh Lord,
Guys, I wanted to thank each one of you for being here on the podcast this evening. I know you guys had probably much better things you could have done with your night, but I'm glad you're here. Garrett, thank you for being here. Ernie, thank you so much for being here. Checking out. I want you to be sure to check out Blerd Without Fear, which I just recently realized is a Daredevil reference. I didn't know that until like
He said that when the
Yeah.
three of us.
I know
did
that's
the-
no.
that was when he realized.
I know that's when I realized that.
That was when he realized.
Is it because you love Ben Affleck's movie so much?
Actually, when it originally came out, I actually did really like it.
I think it's good.
It's not a bad movie.
The best rendition of the Kingpin. I don't care what Marvel Netflix.
Oh, Vincent D'Onofrio is incredible.
I like.
No,
I
he's
like.
talking about Michael
Michael Clark
Are you
Duncan.
Mark
Michael
Duncan.
Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like Michael Clark Duncan, but I think Vincent D'Onofrio does better.
With
Oh,
Rogue,
man.
he's the best MCU
Defecates
villain
on
to
him.
me.
Oh yeah.
Ernie, what? I don't want to give any of the trade secrets away, but have you got anything coming down the pipeline for Blerd Without Fear?
Actually, I do. I am in the process of putting together a Birth of Venom video, which will be probably a 2, maybe 3-parter, because that is a really long trade.
Right.
It's I'm actually having to dumb some of it down because there's a lot of it that doesn't really factor into Venom. But it's just it's a lot of Spider-Man, like the posturing and enjoying his black costume and then learning what it is. Like he doesn't learn what it is until halfway through the damn book.
Is it that one Eddie or Flash?
That's Eddie. That's Ed. This is the Birth of Eddie Brock.
Now we're on a first name basis.
But
Edward's still his first name.
I got that, and
That's
I
what
am
it says.
slowly creeping up on my 100th video. Slowly creeping up on that, so that's a milestone right there.
Creeping on the come up.
So,
Will, Power's Not Included, man. What do you guys got coming? You guys got anything coming down the pipe for 2018? I mean, obviously, but I mean, like anything that you can divulge to the public.
Yes, we'll be at all the local cons that are coming up in Memphis.
Is there anything coming up that we should know about?
Mid-South Con's coming
That's in
up.
March, isn't it?
That's in March, but we have one before then. I'm going to get you some more information. It's out of town, so it's not going to be a Memphis one.
All right.
And then something that I'll be working with you two on, Chaotic Evil.
Chaotic Evil. That's going to be like your new venture.
Yes. Maybe Chaotic Foolish. I kind of like that name too.
I threw that one out there.
But that's going to be just all the kind of comics that Duncan likes. So that's how I get him interested in it. No capes.
No capes? Oh, man.
No capes and a bunch of like punk rock and doom metal music from Memphis, like local artists. So I'm going to try to put that together. But as far as like Power's Not Included, we're covering... What is it? The X-Men Grand Design, which was like an Ed Piskor, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He basically in 2 issues covered the whole history of the X-Men. So it's pretty cool, and he has like the kind of nostalgic art look to it. And Death of Hawkman, but Hawkman Found or whatever it's
Hawkman
called.
Found.
That's the new metal Hawkman, right?
Yeah.
We'll
Also, we've got Jean Grey's back. Phoenix.
What you got?
Not impressed.
No, I'm not impressed either.
She went to the store.
Yeah, like,
She went to go get the milk.
yeah, she's gone less time than Wolverine.
No, she's been gone for a while.
She go get coffee.
But
with Luke Cage?
she's been here in other ways.
So is Wolverine. He's still
Yeah.
got old man. I mean, she died long before.
As long as Hugh Jackman's not Wolverine, I'm cool.
But no, yeah. So that's the comics. Oh, Rise of the Black Panther came out.
Yeah, I got that.
What'd you think? Are you ready yet?
Yeah, it's more about his father and his grandfather.
T'Chaka?
And, Azuri, his grandfather. T'Chaka is his father.
Dude, I meant to ask y'all this, and I want the Dora Milaje.
Yes.
Oh, good.
That was actually very good enunciation.
In the
Get this man a dashiki.
This just
You
popped
were
in my head.
to cookout.
In the trailer, I know they're typically women, right?
Yeah, they are
Always
always
Have you guys
Always
noticed?
women.
The adored ones,
I
because they can
feel
marry
like
the Panther.
there might be men.
No.
No.
Okay, maybe I'm.
Now he does have a
And he
royal
lost
guard.
everything.
Yeah.
He does
I've
have
lost
He
everything.
lost
It's
everything,
okay.
and they just gave him credit.
No, I'm asking because
No.
in the trailer, I know they've all got shaven heads, so it goes by so quick. Speaking of which, we get a new trailer here in just a few days.
on the 8th, I believe.
I'm not watching.
But I
don't. The trailers give away too much. I've seen enough.
but I glanced at it one time and I was like, that looks like there's a couple of dudes. Like it's in the lineup when he's like coming off the ship and they're like, Joe. Like
He
they do
does
that.
have royal
do what now?
guards. He does have royal guards that
They typically wear like sometimes white Panther suits.
yeah, they usually wear White Panther suits. But
I didn't know if that was a thing or.
nah.
Although
He
there
does-
is a character called White Panther,
there actually is.
Is it a white guy?
Puerto Rican
Yeah,
currently.
Okay.
Or I thought that was White Tiger.
White Tiger.
He is White
Yeah,
Tiger.
she's a chick.
Well, now White Tiger.
but
is a chick.
but
It was
it's,
a dude before.
it's been like 3 people.
Yeah.
yeah, it's 3 or 4.
It's like
actually.
whoever
My
has
knowledge-
the
my knowledge
amulet.
coming back. Yeah. Future fight.
But if you do, if you go back and look at the Dora Milaje is a very small group.
We got the new Avengers.
There's only like so many of them.
Yeah.
But
Hulkling.
yeah.
It's something I noticed that maybe not. Like I mean, obviously, but I noticed that in the trailer, and I've been meaning to ask,
Yeah.
like people who are more knowledgeable if that is a thing or not.
Oh, that's the other thing. I also will be covering the
Guy stays
Ta-Nehisi
under
Coates
Doctor
run
Strange.
of Black Panther here pretty soon. So there's that.
The Who's run?
Ta-Nehisi Coates.
Oh,
He's the guy who's
Current.
currently writing
Okay.
Black Panther.
Eric, we didn't want to leave you out. What?
But we had too much to say, so see you guys later.
I see what you did there.
What's going on with you and old Isaac over at Too Much to Say?
So we are going to start doing videos here soon.
Heroes.
Oh,
We only do
what?
like audio only podcasts, so we're gonna start doing
Yes.
videos. Also, we'll have out tomorrow is our Star Wars rank. We ranked all of our Star Wars movies. We both have very controversial ranks there, so
I would
that'll
too.
be interesting.
Attack of the Clones.
The prequel should be at the bottom.
Revenge of the Sith,
It's not.
#1.
Ah!
A prequel movie is not my 9th movie on the list,
Oh wow.
so I will say that.
Is it a...
Well, The Last Jedi just came out, so I understand.
I guess everyone
God.
hates that already.
So
So
we got that going on. We're thinking about some stuff, just kind of going over some things, especially what you can do with video versus just audio only.
right, yeah.
So working on that.
People can see you, man,
Yeah.
and like they can connect
Gotta
with
make sure
you.
your hair's good.
Yeah.
They can
We're
smell you,
actually
too.
just gonna have since Isaac isn't on this video. Well, he's been on a video for you before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I'll
was
say
on-
we'll just get a different person every episode for the video, and
yeah.
just say it's Isaac.
Yeah.
The part of Isaac will be played by...
Just
Yeah, exactly.
dub his voice.
Yeah.
Isaac's
over
not
the
a person. He's like Batman. Like,
He's-
he has
yeah.
a cowl, you know.
Yeah,
He's
he's
more
a
like
myth.
he's a state of mind.
He is.
Well, guys, I guess that about does it for the first episode of 2018. I want to make sure to thank everybody who is checking out this podcast. If you guys are watching the replay of this podcast on the YouTube channel,
won't see that gap.
be sure to. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we were down there for a while. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that out, check that out later. But a high quality version will be up here in a day or two. So look forward to that. But I wanted to remind you, if you guys are checking out the channel for the first time, be sure to subscribe. If you guys are listening to this on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, like whatever your podcast means of choice, be sure to subscribe to the HeroShot podcast, and I would love to give you a high five.
I'm normally not.
Be sure to
Paper
subscribe.
and a pen.
Hey guys, I'm talking.
Sorry, Dad.
I wanted to thank all of the members of this illustrious panel today. Ernie, be sure to subscribe to Blerd Without Fear. Will, be sure to subscribe to Powers Not Included on iTunes and wherever else you can find.
Google Play,
Yeah.
Patreon. No, I'm joking.
Chucking a buck.
And Eric and Isaac on Too Much to Say. You guys are everywhere, right? iTunes.
Yeah, as far as podcast services, pretty much name it,
iTunes.
we're there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And G
There's a
Daddy,
hole, he's filling it.
you're gonna be right here with me, boy.
What do you say?
Summer.
Summer. But yeah, I guess that about wraps it up, guys. Unless we got anything else before we cut out of
I
here.
think that's it, Daryl.
You
Hi, Donnie.
all right, guys. We'll
Dominic.
we'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.